Hello, and welcome back to Fate Extraneous. A strange episode, I would say, because normally these would be reversed in terms of how it normally goes, but this session is going to be split, or the activities of this session are going to be split into two. Today's session will involve only, in terms of player servants, only Amor, while the others will be another time. Let's say 2-3 weeks, you'll see the events. However, after this week, in other words, next week, the week after that, it'll be session continues from there, but you won't see the other side's point of view until that day. And so with that, let's do a little bit of a recap. Last time, the party finished up their everything Royal Academy, pretty much. Came back to Kanjosai, got hold of the damages, saw what they needed to, rested, recuperated, grieved, everything, and made plans. Because unfortunately, Tamamo no Mai, the OG, was kidnapped by still unnamed, although now classified as a writer class servant. Haha.
She has been kidnapped by the Chinese.
Technically not incorrect, although I don't believe Hakuno himself is Chinese. I believe he is Japanese, so both, technically. Because, the other Hakuno is the one who actually did the kidnapping. They just weren't the one who brutally almost murdered her. But after that, a little tivy with Hakuno getting into a bit of a mood, Jinako accidentally coming along, and Doman being all gung-ho and happy about it, went into the labyrinth that was actually beneath Kanjosai, Kanogia, that no one even knew about.
Oh my god, you're streaming this. I thought this was
What?
recording. I thought you were streaming this.
Yes, I am streaming this. That's why I've said it multiple times.
Oh my god, I'm by myself. They know.
That's what I said. Usually this is the reverse. Usually it's the majority of the party that I do the stream with, and the recording is the solo player. But no, this one's the reverse situation. Don't worry about it too much.
I will worry about it.
No, don't worry. You're on stream.
I see the madness of the poor Amor by themselves.
Yeah, I changed it. Of course I had to.
I can't wait. The people who I'm probably with, my skills don't work with them. Well, I
Well,
never really worked with the
we'll
party
see
to
if you
begin
even
with.
get into a fight. We'll see if you even get into a fight.
Knowing my madness, that's a potentiality.
I mean, if you start a fight, I can't stop that.
I know.
But anyway, Domin, Jiniko, and Hakuno, all sort of in their own weird way, fought Tamamo no Hime, who is the true Tamamo of Kanjosai. Quite a large place for her, though. Yes. And now that is 4 Tamamos under the care of Kanjosai. Hime, Gucci, Delmo, and Arya is back? Question mark? Still not fully answered, but suspected to be because of Bibi getting her hands on the Grail for at least a moment.
I still believe that they are a doppelganger that wears the face of our friend, and no one wishes to admit that I think this a logical standpoint that this might be a doppelganger spy that has appeared.
Could be, could not be.
And then the far extent that we still failed in all of our missions, and now we're back to nothing with this weird blue person that actually does have their tail, but they're probably gonna lose their tail while we're away, and then then we're back to no success.
Well, not only did Hime make an appearance, but Tamamo Jade also made a slight appearance. I think who did they grab by the neck? Was it Davy? I want to say
Probably.
it was Davy. They grabbed by the neck, asked where Hakuno was, or the OG, asked where Tenma was. They didn't know, obviously, and they left.
I ran away from the city.
Oh well, I mean, yeah. If you see a green comet hurtling towards the city, what's the natural reaction?
Well, accept death or run away from it, and I chose to be a coward.
There's nothing wrong with not wanting to die.
I went in to deal with the Princess Kyuhime to die. I lived.
But that is the last thing that happened, because Amor and Kyuhime Good hiccups. No, no. Amor and Kyuhime had a bit of a heart-to-heart in the last few moments of last session. And Amor, ironically, relit her fire that was already burning her almost to near death.
I had to slap a woman.
It was not fun.
I know, I have 3-degree burns on my face and both of my legs. Every step is pain and know how much I am a sinful bastard. My sins will never be forgiven for the amount of people that I have failed.
Well, once more, and I'll probably say this in a couple of sessions as well, when the other when the other 3/4 of the party starts their journey too. Officially, welcome to Chapter 7, Tendou Conviction, Envious Path. Because now the mission is to go to Tendou Island and try to figure out a clue that will lead any of the party, since they are going to be going separately. Amor, Hakuno, Kadok are going to be going the main way, aka taking a ship, going to the docks, normal route, you know, all that good stuff. While Davy and co. are going to be taking Davy's ship to try and sneak onto the island. Just in case something goes wrong. And originally it was going to be half and half, but things happen, you know.
I started chuckling to myself. I'm with 2 people that I can't use my skills with.
Well, you're definitely not the combat team.
Not at all, but Amor will either be beaten to death by someone at the end of this. And then the DM gets mad as I don't go down as easy. I'm still collecting health potions.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Well, I still need more. I need more. This was a very costly endeavor, and I rather keep saying I can't. I'm still standing after when I have my half my body blown up into pits, pulls out health potion. I'm still able. I didn't hear no bell. Until when the DM gets frustrated or the enemy in front of him dies of exhaustion.
I don't know about that. We'll see. Anyway, the journey towards Sect, which is where you're going to be going to get your said ship from, is honestly not a bad one in the slightest. And by that I mean that's about as boring of a role I could get, which is good for you.
There's no sea bears appearing.
You're not even at the sea yet.
Ah, there are no bears yet appearing. I see.
Yes, you're right. There's no bear.
I'm waiting. The day will come when I die to a bear alone. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be messing with it. It's pretty funny.
No, it's fine.
You know it's true. I will lose to a bear. Well, I shouldn't say a normal bear, a greater bear.
I don't know. What about a cub?
I will still lose to it because that's killing a baby, but I'll probably choke it out.
Now, while you're in Sect, I'll just ask, any conversations you would want to have with the people who are helping you get the ship before, or no?
I'm more just talking to himself.
Got it.
Sounds like he's a bad person. But he actually does have someone to talk to.
Well, okay, I know what you're gonna say. A certain Russian man who looks like a woman, who may be an actual woman, is not there currently.
Oh, I didn't even thought that Dobrino was at all here.
Oh, who are you talking about then? So there's someone you wanted to talk to, as in you have someone specific in mind.
Not really. I'm just talking to myself. Amor has lost a lot.
You said even though there is someone that you'd want to talk to.
Yeah, himself. His wife.
Well, don't say that immediately after you say you'd just be talking to yourself, even though there's someone you would want to talk to.
Yeah, myself. My other half.
So the answer is no?
Well, it's up to Kadok and Hakuno wish to speak to him more. He's just kind of just talking to himself.
The question was the people in Sect currently.
No.
Okay. Because the other two can talk to you anytime on the journey. As they usually would try and make small talk now and again.
kind of just mumbles to himself. It's just like, where could I get more medicine? I am the Queen of England.
Uh,
Wait, give me a second. I gotta like say random quotes from Romeo and Juliet. Give me a second.
okay, let me get the map ready because things are about to get changed. Although I am going to change inner core organism
Ah, I got Spark
over
Notes.
to. Where is it? There we go. Eden back. Backyard, back garden, backyard. Yes. There it is. Oh, good. This is one that actually plays instantly. Alright, so back to the map. So you get a ship. Hakuno is very not so much in the mood to talk. Kadok tries to talk to each of you, but to little to no avail on both fronts, I'd assume.
Mishaps of chaos of well-seeking forms, feather on my head, bright smoke and cold and fire sick, still walking sleep that not what it is. This love I feel no love, in this dost thou not laugh.
Alright. I don't actually know what that means, but sounds good. And Hakuno, you, are we there yet? Alright.
By such transgression, my grief is mine own lies heavy in my breast, which thou shalt propagate to have it priest with more than the love thou hast shows. Thou add more griefs too much of my own. Love is smoking, arising, fuming in sight, being purged in fire, sparks and love in the eyes, being vexed, no see, no love tear. What is else a madness most discreet, a choke gal of preservation sweet. Farewell, my coax.
You know what? I actually want to roll something for Kadok. Oh wait, I have his sheet. Good for me, I have his sheet already. Now roll history.
You me?
No, Kadok.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh, you're actually just quoting it. Okay. Not quite what I was expecting from you, but... let's see, what was that? It's been a while since I've actually read it. What? No, I don't know any quotes off the top of my head. More.
Croc's head looks at him.
When we go on the island, do you want me to be doing the talking since I know Hakuno isn't really in the right mindset, or do you want to be the one to take that wheel?
I can definitely talk to others. I have lost myself. I am not here. There's not Romeo. He's not somewhere here. I can speak to others. He chuckles as he kind of like continues like fondling his empty glass bottles. And you won't betray me. You don't speak. The plants do speak.
You know? Well,
I
whether you
like that
believe
I'm
me or
still
not.
quoting. I like that I'm still quoting Shakespeare.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun.
Well, I know whether or not you believe me is up to you, but I do mean it when I say I don't plan to ever betray you.
Fear means nothing, my friend. Though you may be sick, man, in sadness make his will. I only urge to be one that is too ill. In sadness, my cousin, I do love a woman, but I do not want you to be hurt. Though I only speak in riddles and tongues, I do not wish you to be harmed, but you should have stayed home. It was safe there.
I get that, I really do, Amor. However, this is something that I feel like I have to do, whether it's because of helping all of you or because of something more personal and selfish. A part of me does hope that by following you guys on your mission here and helping you all, maybe I can find a lead towards Anastasia.
I wish you luck, my friend. A right good mark man you are.
And no matter what anyone tells you, Amor, I was with you long enough in the academy to know that you are a good person.
I have not lost anything that is resembling my own frame of mind.
Would you rather me say that you were a good person? Because I still
I
think you are.
were a good person. I came to this mission to seek if I die with my morals intact, though I wave every single day to think to when my death will came, and when it comes, it will be painful.
And there's a knock on your door in the ship because, of course, you're here. Hey, get off.
Yes! Grabs glass bottles. You won't betray me, Gus.
Welcome to the island.
Oh my god. It's nice. It has a wall all around it.
Yeah.
Looks at Hakuno. What do we go, boy of love?
We go wherever. Don't worry about this map too much, but it is fine to put yourself on the map.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, Moore doesn't go by anything now these days.
What, he's not even a Moor? What does he go by?
Nothing. He just exists.
Meanwhile, Kadok has changed his clothes while he was on the ship.
Moore is still rocking in the underwear, just with more bandages to cover up his legs and face.
You've gotten clothes!
I didn't have time to buy them.
You were given them before you left! You didn't leave immediately after leaving that room!
Yeah, we did. I got thrown into the cart and we left. Yeah, you can check it back, and that's what happened.
No. Because you left separately! There was not one singular cart.
Nenamor would be wearing a, I guess, like his usual black clothes underneath. Though his feet look like badly damaged.
Ah, you're all wearing black shirts, I understand.
Yes, I don't have armor. I don't have the classical, if I grab some armor that I see in a shop, it transforms into my armor stat. I am just wearing nothing but black clothes. Amor just himself just has a bandage over his face where he got burnt very badly.
Now, since you all are here, I can copy and paste you onto the actual map because encounter-ish time. This is the wrong map. Do I have the map?
Ah,
Was it a
is
past
the
map?
day so young, my friend? God, I'm gonna enjoy this. I have all of Romeo's quotes on a
No, it's fine. I
playlist.
can use this map.
Oh my god, he got some really long crap in here too. This is awesome.
It's Shakespeare. What do you expect?
I know. I got the original script, so I can immediately go anywhere I want. If it fits the situation, I just have to type in word fine and see what I want to say.
Now, let's see how familiar this map is to you. Because it should be somewhat familiar.
This is the Forest of Death.
No.
I remember. This was where I first got shanked to death.
I am glad that's why you remember it.
It was right over here with a giant dog.
Well, I mean, the dog is the... Wait, the dog is the one who shanked you, you're right.
Yeah, because, I remember that.
It was the first encounter with Maurice.
Wait, give me a second. Let's get... Okay, continue.
What?
And Wick fell in love with Maurice, and I despised Maurice.
Why are you...
What?
Almost upside down?
Give me a second. There you go.
Why are you Kadok's legs?
I am submerged with the body above me.
Meanwhile, when you guys make land foot... Land foot. Yeah, sure. Let's stick with that.
Amor takes his step, blood leaving on his foot from his last step.
You hear footsteps hurriedly approaching. I don't think names are shown on these guys, even though they shouldn't be at all. Yeah, no, they're not. As you see women rapidly approaching you.
Are they scantily clad?
Oh, no, they're pretty well covered, including their faces. Except they are wielding very spiky bats? Oh, Oh god, it's been a while since I looked at the art. I want to say it looks like a
The
spiky batter
locals
baton.
already hate us. They wish to flay me alive.
What? Why are... What? Why? Halt! You are to stay put and do not move.
They have bats that wish to whack me.
We only... As Hakuno looks ready for a fight, Kadok just puts his hand on Hakuno's shoulder and tries to be the talk.
Give me ink and paper and hire a post horse. I must will hence tonight.
I'm sorry about this, but we only just got here. What is it that you need from us? As Kadok is very clearly nervous, because, these are weapons. It's only the three of you. You only just got here. You don't know the situation.
The luggage speaks in riddles.
One of us speaks in a riddles, one of us speaks in a rhymes.
I'm throwing them bars out.
Yep, okay, do that, I'm good.
Now does Amor pull out his weapon and attack him? That comes into debate.
I don't know, they are technically armed.
I know, Amor puts hand to his side.
He's got a weapon! No, we wait. You... As this one goes over to Kadok and puts their hand on his shoulder, which very much creeps him out. You should not be on this island. Look, we only just got on a ship and could you explain a bit more about it? I really don't understand. Alright, you three, that's enough. You can go away now. I can handle it from here. As you see a figure jump off from the roof right above from you.
Oh my god, they're Chinese looking. Took me a while.
Yeah, no, they what? Help! The token is visible, but it is not visible.
We're being attacked by the Chinese.
What? There we go, thank you!
If only Amor actually knew that this is a Tamamo. Wait, no, that's Suzuka. I thought Suzuka was dead in the manga.
And not really.
I have many questions, but happy to see Suzuka, but sadly Amor is insane.
There's a lot I could say about that, but I don't feel like getting into Foxtail details.
Yeah, let's not talk about Foxtail right now.
You three, you can go on ahead and do whatever you want. I can handle this. It's only three of them if it gets to be a fight.
It's okay. I would lose immediately.
But
I will definitely make it. But I will definitely make this combat equally painful for you.
The three of them slowly look towards the fox girl and just silently leave.
Then I defy you, stairs. That was no lodging. Give me the ink and paper. I hence to tonight.
Yeah, no, that was fine. Oh, you're here, Hakuno. Wait, why the hell are you...
She wears the red and white. I wear red. I have my cape, though it's badly burnt.
Okay, so I know Hakuno among the three of you, and the other two... Oh, I'm Kadok. Kadok Zen Lupus. And this is... As he motions to Amor, seeing if they'll introduce himself.
Amor just sits there staring at the wall.
And this is Amor. He's been through a lot since before our time here.
The paint is wet still. I can finger it.
Alright, no, that one I'm not letting slide. What the hell are you talking about?
Look at the wall. It says wet paint.
Why would you finger the paint?
Because there's no law for three rich people.
Suzuka, we need your help. I think. Oh, real quick to talk to me, aren't you? Where's your fox? I mean,
She was taken by Chinese people.
I'd ask you to be a little more specific, but I can assume that's why you're here. What, you think the coolie took her or something?
What's in a
The
coolie?
the what?
Hey, is that a drink?
No, the coolie. That's what those girls are called, the women you just saw. Or more specifically, they're simply referred to as torturers sometimes. They're
Exciting!
basically the police force of Tendou Island.
Exciting! There are laws in this city, unlike ours.
If you want to refer to them as laws, be my guest. It's not exactly a good thing.
Nothing's ever good in this cruel reality.
No, you're telling me as I had to fight the same goddamn fox 4 to 5 times over.
A true hellscape it is.
Wait, if you're here, does that mean that Kazuhito's here as well? Yeah, Kazu's here somewhere.
He's alive too.
What?
He's alive too.
How caught up are you in the manga?
Shh. I speak in riddles.
Fine, I'll speak in rhymes, which is going to be very painful for me. No, I can't do that.
I know.
I cannot be a DM speaking in riddles for a whole session.
Don't worry. I'm only reading Shakespearean quotes that fits in the situation. Enters in Romeo and Pashashi with torches and Maycock. Oh my god, I can read the stage directions too.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You, this boy, and this... what are you? You're like a saber, but at the same time...
I am no one important.
Alright, so you, weird human, and no one important here, all came to this island to look for your fox. Meanwhile, you don't even know what the coolie are, and yet you think they took her.
I don't know what this coolie is, but if we have to capture one and break their fingers to get information, we must.
The coolie aren't gonna know anything. They just follow orders.
It just makes me feel good then.
I mean, I won't stop you if you want to break any of them. They're disposable.
Ah, what a shame. I'm also disposable.
You know what? I could say something to that, but I'm not going to.
We're all disposable in the end.
Okay, never mind. You'll say it for me. Or at the very least, I'm disposable. Suzuka.
Something that we can agree with.
Shut up. No, sorry, not you. I was talking to Hakuno. Anyway, let's see. Let's get somewhere a little less in the open so we can talk. That alright with you guys? As Suzuka is not really listening to anything you have to say and is just walking away. Whether or not you guys follow is up to you.
I'm following whatever Hakuno does. I don't really have any frame of care.
What about K-Doc?
Just do it. K-Duck, he's luggage. But if luggage goes,
Fine.
wherever luggage goes. Yeah, I thought so.
And private.
Look, they have avocados over here.
I'm just using this as a building.
I know. What was the food that they had here last time that Billy bought? I
I
think.
don't remember. That was 2 to 3 years ago.
I know, but I like the nostalgia. Do they still have the crap ton of bullets that I bought? No, I bought that with the
No,
weird...
because this is not... this is just a street. It's not a vendor area this time.
What a
This
shame.
is generic street.
I kick a barrel over.
Okay, so first of all, let me just say this. I am technically working with the Empress of Tendou Island. That's only a name only. I don't care about it at all. But it was a way for Kazu and I to just live our lives after everything that happened. After everything that you and your fox did to us. I'm not going to apologize if that's what you're asking. Oh, no, I don't want an apology from you at all. The only apology I'd like is to be able to beat up that fox of yours once more.
Or get something stolen from her every single time.
So what I can tell you is that the Empress controls the coulee here. I don't know if your fox is on the island or not, but do you have any leads about where they could be?
No, not at all. Just a hunch.
We
He
came here.
slaps.
Well, we partly came here to get an audience at the Tendou Mausoleum, even though it's not quite a good idea, but other than that, it was just to find a clue. Oh, right, the mausoleum. Yeah, no, that's the reason this place is on lockdown. Did you just say lockdown? Yes. That's why you were being attacked once your ship docked. Although I assume your ship already set off before the lockdown started, so you wouldn't even know about it. Okay, could you explain a little bit about why it's locked down besides just the mausoleum? Oh yeah, someone attacked it. And so the place is locked down until the attacker has been neutralized, found, or killed. Something along those lines, whatever the Cooley are actually capable of.
Exciting! We can do an investigation like Holmes.
Who? I think he means Sherlock Holmes, the detective. Never heard
I
of him.
can be his Wanston.
I believe you mean Watson. But, I mean, none of us are really suited to a role of either detective or assistant, so...
I'm great in detective work. All you have to do is get a line of cocaine and you can do it.
What? You know what? No, glossing over that. Okay.
No, honest to God, Amore's actually pretty good at investigation.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, it's just that he speaks like crazy. Like he can actually do it if he actually does it. But he's going off of what he read in one of those novels, like with like always see like Sherlock Holmes was doing large amounts of drugs. Give me a line of cocaine, I can definitely solve the quest.
Okay, so... Now that you're actually on the island, it shouldn't be hard for you to be able to move around. After this point, anyone will just think that you've been here since before the lockdown. And if needed, I can just fill in some paperwork saying that you three have been here from the very beginning. That's not hard at all. Other than
But
that,
we weren't. That is a lie.
who gives a crap?
I care. Well, technically I don't. Maybe I do. Wife, what do you think? Are we supposed to trust the new fox spirit? Okay, we are supposed to trust the weird fox spirit.
Well, you don't need to trust me, but if you want me to explain myself a bit more, I can. Now, my master, on the other hand, you should trust. Even though taking my word for it doesn't say anything.
Don't worry, if I end up having issues with you, I just have to kill the boy.
At the very least, I can vouch for Suzuka and Kazuhito. They are good people. The only reason they were our enemy was because of Kazuto Drop. What?
I just look at how confident looking K-Doc looks like in this image. I'm not gonna lie, he looks pretty badass. Give me your clothes, K-Doc. We are doing investigation work. Takes off his
I mean,
jacket.
technically, Kadok still has his other clothes.
No, I don't want to look like him. I don't want to give the illusion that I might want to be his master. You know,
Aw.
technically there was a time that I actually wanted to build up to that, but we lost everything. So I think Amor just wants to die alone. I was really close in trying to make a contract with Kadok a little bit, but then the events happened. I'm like, you know what? I don't trust anyone but myself.
I mean, you say that, but also every time that I ask you even slightly about it, you're like, no, never happening.
Yeah, I was also because I was very afraid of doing that, but it always came up out of my mind. I said, "Well, I only met him for 1 week. I need time to
2 weeks.
that's a big decision."
2 weeks.
Okay, two weeks. I have learned. I met Don Quixote for 2 months. Now he's
He couldn't be
dead.
your master.
Yeah, but he's dead.
I mean, more than just him, but yeah.
Well, that's the only one that I really care about because Don Quixote was awesome. He actually was
Yeah.
nice to Amor. Well, there was also one other person I really liked, but also they're dead too. There was a lot of people who died. Cat is also dead. And that was someone
Supposedly,
that.
there was no body.
Well, there's no body when anyone dies in this world.
Yes, but others were there to confirm those.
That's the problem. That's the problem. You can,
Exactly.
like, I can kill her right now and she will cease to exist.
You could try and kill Suzuka, yeah.
I don't want to because I actually like Suzuka. Even though I'm in a madness stupor, I am not going to go on fucking murder hobo.
Okay, so now I guess I could explain a bit about the city itself, the island, whatever you want to call this. Wait, hold on, backtrack. You said you wanted to go to the mausoleum?
Yeah,
Yeah,
to the
that's
mausoleum.
that's the reason we're here, to try and see if we can talk to Amaterasu or whoever's there. Nope, nope, bad idea. You are an idiot. Hakuno, I already knew that. You're an idiot. And you two are idiots for following him on this.
I am no one. If I die as a fool.
As a fellow divine spirit, I can clearly say, if you want to talk to an actual god, you're going to die. Except maybe Hakuno, but that's like a 5% chance. You two are like a 0.001.
That's acceptable. At least I could die doing what I was supposed to be told to do.
Actually, we were told to avoid the mausoleum.
By who?
Everyone else in the city who
Ah,
isn't
I
Hakuno.
see. I feel like I'm going to die a very pointless death soon. Walks up, opens a barrel, goes, steps in, it's filled with trash. Ah,
Why is
where
there a
I
barrel
belong.
filled with trash?
Who knows? Amor has found it and sat in it. That's where I belong.
Okay, you raccoon.
What's a raccoon?
And do you not have that knowledge?
No,
Okay, well, I'm not
I
explaining
didn't
that.
read about animal topography.
The topography of animals, got it.
I'm madness. I know I said it wrong.
I know. Okay, so I'm going to explain a bit about this island now, since you're not going to the mausoleum. Which I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And move you guys just slightly to where you actually are.
Now I really want to go to the mausoleum now. Don't tell me where I can't go. I'll fucking go there right now.
I mean, Hakuno really wants to go to the mausoleum. Where? Hold on, where is it? Where are...
And let's go to the mausoleum.
Okay, you guys are over here now. You've moved a little bit, which is also just where she is, which is why... Yes, good. You've moved. You're here. Now, the docks that you came from are over here.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in this upper district, the upper half of the island, is like the... Actually, hold on, that's not right. Let me move down a little bit. Everything from like here up is all like fancy and good areas. While, as Suzuka will explain, everything on the lower portion is less so, except for over here. Because this is where the mausoleum is located.
Okay, let's go there.
And this is the most pristine area within the entirety of the island, which is why Suzuka will tell you to not go there under any circumstance. As Hakuno is just making a mental image of where it is.
And me sitting there. Let's go to the mausoleum.
As for other locations to avoid, in general, it'd be a bad idea to go into lower areas just because it's not the best place to be in terms of people. But specifically, like this area is where you will see criminals and thieves and whatnot.
Yeah, I see Thieves Town. I'm not an idiot.
But no, it's not. But that's why I'm saying it's not just this small area. It is also like this place, this part as well.
Yeah. And now me wanting to like go over there. Okay, I see where the mausoleum is. I also see a place called the Market, which I'm really interested in going. Maybe they got some food.
Some parts of the map are labeled correctly, some are not. I will say that.
So is there no market?
It might not be right there. Oh wait, market. Yes, the market is down here. There is no... This is not a merchant village, though. Things like that.
I don't care about market. Oh, we could go to the shanty town. God, I still rather want to go to the shanty town now. I'm with my people. Insignificant people who can easily be sacrificed for the greater good.
And from there, you have a couple of options. Suzuka can try and take you to where Kazuhito is, aka her master, or she can lead you to where is a good place for you guys to go, or you can just go your separate ways right now.
Let us go to the mausoleum.
Are you saying that right in front of her?
Yes.
No, you're not going there. In fact, that is probably the worst idea in this exact moment. Remember when I said it was attacked? There are Kuli everywhere. You're not going to be able to just get inside, let alone even near the place.
I'm just a tourist, pulls out camera.
Even more so. The Kuli are not exactly kind. If they see
What
suspicious
is kind
activity...
in this world? This is nothing new knowledge to me. No one is kind in this world.
And here I thought me trying to give you advice was kindness. Maybe it's not.
I don't even know you're being deceitful.
Which is why I'm saying if you want to talk to someone more honest, that would be my master Kazu. And he is the best person.
Judge of that. God, I like this voice, but it does hurt me a little bit.
Gee, I wonder why, because you're constantly shouting.
I know, but usually it's like, oh, more. Save of more. Here are the people.
Aha, I am a Moor. I'm crazy.
I am now insane.
Yes,
And
there is a difference in how you speak, I can tell.
Or we can become suicidal friends. Let's do Russian roulette.
Alright, cool, we got a gun, it's got 6 bullets, it's got 6 slots, let's go.
One bullet in, let's go. Put some money on the table.
God, that sounds horrible. That's horrible, it's so dark.
Oh, it is. Amor literally went in to talk to Princess Kiyame knowing that he was going to burn to death.
Now, again, what do you wish to do besides tell Suzuka you're going to the mausoleum? Because that is not something she would let you do.
So I have a few options in my own, like, besides Scott being insane.
You have the entirety of the island technically at your disposal.
Well, I guess we could start doing some investigation for the weird events that happen around there.
Exactly.
Or we can go shopping.
Well, I know what Hakno would rather do.
We'll go to the mausoleum.
Yes. Or in general, investigate to see if we can find... I say. See if you guys can find a clue as to where OG is. Because that's still his number one priority.
I put hand on Hakuno, looking him into the eyes. Go speak to the ladies, master, while I look around in the city and collect information. You two go get this information.
What did you say?
No, don't let me repeat myself.
You speak in normal, modern English.
I would like
to me at least.
K-Doc and Hakuno to go meet the master of Suzuka to get the whole thing. Homura is going to do some investigation on himself because he knows he can run away from a situation easier.
K-Doc is going to actually say to go with you just so no one is alone.
Amor puts hand onto him. It is my top priority in my madness stupor to make sure you are in a safe location with the weird pretty lady.
So you're saying you do trust her?
I think the pretty lady speaks in riddles.
I can speak in riddles if you want to.
No, if you speak in riddles, then I don't trust you. You wear red, so I trust you.
Wait, does that mean you don't trust me because I wear green?
No, green is a good color.
What about whatever my hood color is?
It is like gray, like armor.
That is not gray. That is some form of yellow, orange, beige.
Let's be honest with you right now. I can't remember what coloration he used to be. He has white hair. Just be happy enough that I'm asking Kate. Like, again,
No,
used
Hakuno
be...
said that.
Oh, you?
Hakuno said, what about my hood?
Hakuno, I literally been stuck with you since the beginning of this. I believe you are the protagonist in this story, and you will obtain all the bitches.
Yeah, no, not me.
Nowhere. You have standards, at least.
Well, yeah, why would I want him? I have Kazu.
See, looks at him already losing more waifus, Hakuno.
I don't.
You catch him like Pokemon.
I don't think I've ever tried.
I know, that's what's awesome about it.
That's the worst
You're
part.
I know you're so oblivious to the action narrative to things. At least for me, I know when someone flirts with me.
Alright, well, I'm only taking Hakuno with me. See ya, you two.
No, you're taking Kate out too.
As
No.
Kadok's gonna try and follow them, because she only picked up Hakuno.
I give him all the extra movement to catch up, as with my skills and tail, because it literally does not say that I have a range.
No, after a certain point, you can't do that. You can't just shout
Yeah,
across the city.
it pulls out megaphone. You bet.
Yes, I
You know
do
what?
bet.
You know what would be really funny, which makes me really powerful. If there's a PA system in this city, I sit in the control center with like,
You do have to be able to tell people like what to do, aka you have to be able to know what their actions should be.
yeah, but I just need cameras.
Exactly. So not just a PA system.
If I get a PA system and cameras, and literally, if that would be so hilarious. Someone breaks into the
God,
security.
it is that no, that sort of reminds me of ReZero and what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna say too much about it because that will actually happen in season 3, but
Spoilers.
it just reminds me of something like that with Subaru. Wow, I forgot his name for a second. Subaru and a PA system. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, Amar is going to begin he looks at, is there like a hat stand?
You know what? Give me a second.
Tell me, is there a hat stand?
Oh my god, not only is there a hat stand, there's a guy just giving out one free hat per person.
True communist fashion. Is it a peanut hat?
Get your hat here, get your hat here. Nah, it's a
Looks
baseball cap.
perfect. Grabs baseball cap, puts it the opposite way.
It says I love Tendo. Or I heart Tendo.
Beautiful tourism trap hat. Yes, I will put it slightly ajar on my head, like one of them hipster people that I saw in the books. Like it's up in the opposite way, so it's not at all intended purpose of
Now,
what
you
it
look
is.
like a mighty fine sir. Would you like a matching shirt to go along with it?
Yes.
That'll be 1 mint.
Okay. And then one
Welcome to the
mint
tourist
grab.
trap. You get your free sample. Now here's the rest. You gotta pay for.
Hey, I know these traps.
Welcome, Caleb. Yes, only one person this session, but I did explain it in the beginning. You can either listen back to the VOD if you want to know, or I can explain it right here, which is that normally it's the reverse. Normally, the one-on-one is a recorded thing I upload later, but timing-wise, this just works out better. So this is the one-on-one. In a couple weeks, will be uploaded the other half of what's happening here with the other players.
Yes. Now, with a more, is there a magnifying glass?
I mean, he's selling one.
I look at it. Is it a fancy of magnifying glass?
It says Tendo on it.
Beautiful. I grab it.
You have to buy it.
I look at him in his eyes.
Oh, you want this? 2 mint.
Good, I buy it.
I'm glad you didn't question why it's more expensive than the shirt.
Your shirt is very well poor maintained. It is cheap copper. Clearly you don't love Tendo enough.
Oh, I love this place to death. Not so much the products.
I'm so tempted when the party meets me. I love Tendo. I love Tendo hat. I love Tendo magnifying glass. I would love it. That's just like the whole session.
Well, no. The magnifying glass doesn't say the whole thing. The magnifying glass just says Tendo on like the shaft.
I would wait. Is there a body pill of Tendo?
Oh no, give me a second.
Please tell me.
Because this will be really bad if there is one like. Oh no, there is, but it's not just that. It has a person on it.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
I will not show you, but I will describe it. There is a small child with purple hair on it in a very seductive pose.
Beautiful. How much?
Oh, you want this? That's my pride and joy right here. 10 mint.
Look at it. waste money on this.
Man, the prices on this guy are really weird. It's almost like he's
Can
just making
I
them up as he goes.
can I negotiate
You
5
know what?
minutes?
I'll throw in a discount because you've already bought one thing and got the free. You bought two things at that, and the free hat. I'll give it to you for 5 mint.
Beautiful.
Pleasure
I
doing
fucking
business with you, good
I,
sir.
I fucking hate myself already. You send me this picture later, but still, I fucking hate myself. I hate that I'm wasting money. Now I'm putting this in my inventory.
You know,
God
Caleb,
forbid.
worst part, I could actually probably find a body pillow that's exactly like that because it's an actual character. I just am not showing them off yet for reasons.
A body pillow of Tendou.
A more simp.
Moore's not a simp. He's becoming part of the culture.
He's a tourist.
I would love it.
Wait,
I would
hang
love.
on. What type of tourist buys a body pillow on their first day?
Hey, listen here. Moore is weird in his collection of crap. Let's be honest with us.
I know.
Let's be honest with you. It's going to be more comical with the magnifying glass and him holding the body pillow wandering around. Because, like, someone's going to come up to him. Though he's already batshit insane. It's going to be really funny when someone's like, hey, what are you doing over there? And Moore turns around with a magnifying glass. And they did no body.
You know what? No, I have the best detail to put on that magnifying glass. On the
What?
glass, like at the edge, there's just the shape of a heart. So you're looking through a heart when you look through it.
This is so dumb.
I regret none of this, though.
I will love it because when K-Doc and them like, I hope Amor is okay, and then they go look for Amor who's just like sleeping in a garbage can with a body pillow and the fucking weird art thing. Like people can rob Amor. He has nothing besides healing potions. But if people rob him, he will start killing people.
Alright, so from this weird
And
place, where would you wish to actually not that?
now, if I
Let's say
really
you're
want to be
around.
sick, is there an
You're around
outfit
here.
of Tendo?
What do you mean an outfit?
Can I buy Tendo's outfit?
No!
Oh, you're no fun. Anyway, I will
Tendo is the
begin
name
the
of the island, by the way, not the person.
Anyway, I will begin my investigation because of the weird heart-shaped magnifying glass.
Where do you wish to investigate?
I'm gonna start with a kind of like away from the area where like I see combat that has happened because I assume this person like led a trail of destruction and then continue from that point of view with my great warlord
Okay, so in that
commander.
case... Hold on, I'm just moving
So
the map slightly.
to explain how things are and how great of big brain Amor is, even though he is crazy, he is a warlord of commanding. So he will see all the escape routes that are on the location where the area is, and use that to go to each location where it could be to see evidence of where this person could have retreated to.
So you're
Like
gonna
he'll
go on
waste,
the outskirts.
yes, but he's gonna go with his great big brain moment with the magnifying glass of the heart of Tendo on it, and look around the areas where he believes that the person used as the escape route or any sewer grates that would be used.
Now, in that case, I wanted to ask, are you gonna try and go in a sneaky fashion, or just up front?
I'm gonna be upfront because of that. It's just the fact that
Alright.
if someone wishes to interact with this, that is their own fault. Because I think people would be concerned to see this.
Yes, but for a different reason. Oh,
And also
wait,
because
was
I
that,
shit.
was that picked up by my mic? Because that was a loud thunder.
Also because I'm crap with stealth, so it would have not been worth it. Do you wish me to roll investigation?
Well, are you trying to be stealthy at all?
No.
Okay, in that case, give me a second as I move you to the... Why am I not on the right layer? Let me move you to the right map so you can actually see what's sort of going on.
Gonna be so funny. Come on, go ahead. Please interact with him more in this situation. Come on.
Well, you're near the area, so you see a whole bunch of coolie.
Yeah, yeah. To answer your question, Caleb, my class is a warlord, but I'm the commander warlord subvariant. Yes, I am a man of peace, but also Amor has lost his mind and has hit a woman.
Well, you say hit, I guess technically.
I slapped a woman across the face, and then I proceeded to be nearly burnt to death.
It was Kiyohime.
I know, and that's why I have. Oh my god, someone's gonna walk up to me and assume that I have like a dark power, like a Chunyo, because I have bandages all around me with the
So you say you're not stealthing, right?
funny. Good, you learned. Screw you, Caleb.
To reiterate, you are not stealthing. No.
Well, I'm not like gonna walk right into like where they're all there.
That's
Is this?
why I was asking if you were going the main way or the back way because they're all in the area.
Well, I'm just gonna look around and see like where I
It
saw the
is
battle.
essentially a crime scene. Of course, the quote unquote police are gonna be there.
Well, I'm not gonna go close to the scene. I'm just looking around in the outskirts of the area of the crime scene to see where this person could have retreated towards too.
Okay, in that case, roll me an investigation as we move you back to the other map.
Yeah, because I'm not that crazy.
That's why I was asking. Where are you? There you are.
Can I have help because I have the magnifying glass?
A magnifying glass is not going to help you find an escape route.
Well, I'm also taking my time and like not like trying to rush it.
And 18 is good enough, honestly.
I know, but I want
Excited.
23.
Hey, would you be surprised if I told you it was the same result?
I know.
Or the same answer?
Yeah, continue.
So, if there was a fight in the area of the mausoleum, which is, again, more specifically, this is the location of the mausoleum. Which specific building, you do not know, because you cannot get close enough. But from there, if there was a fight in that area, of course, coming out to the main square is one possibility, although it's possibly not the best idea if they want to avoid attention. Other than that, they could try and lead to anywhere in the lower areas of the city.
I will begin looking in the lower areas of the city
In that
and
case,
trying to see if anyone has seen anything that is suspicious.
move yourself where you wish to go.
Um,
Where specifically? Because you've got the entire lower half.
you can
And
start
there,
with
I do.
Thieves Town.
What?
You could start at Thieves Town. I'm gonna probably start from the left-hand side, then go full circle, and then end at the marketplace. Why not? Gonna probably start at the. Basically, what Amore's gonna do is kind of go right here, trying to gather some rumors and stuff, and go from this area all the way up to here, back to the marketplace.
As I said, put yourself where you are, not just your general thing, because there are people on the map. I need to know where you go.
I can't wait. I am doing.
You don't need to move step by step.
I am doing detective work.
You know what? He is kind of acting like Detective Conan. Oh no.
Okay,
Oh no.
I said I was starting at Thieves Town.
I know. I just wasn't expecting you to go in.
What? I am
Okay,
already understanding the
That's fine.
situation.
Oh, that's fine.
Don't worry, he's super rich and more. He has very jingly pockets. Well, no. More is not easy to be robbed.
No, I feel like you're gonna be on a wild goose chase at some point here.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What? It's better than, like, again, it helps out.
Oh no,
gather
I
information.
know. I'm just saying, it'll reach a point.
Well, what else could I do? If I solve the problem, then we get in.
No, I'm not saying anything bad about it.
Yeah. If worst case scenario, Moore finds a shop, sells stuff at the end of it.
No,
But
hold
I'm
on.
looking at,
Wait,
I'm
where's the
investigating with my notepad that wasn't given to me by our great Davy because I threw anything that involved the Davy into fire.
Uh-huh.
Wait, did Davy give any of us a notepad?
I don't know, did they?
Probably not. Throw him into fireplace.
I don't know, you'd have to ask Joey.
No, I don't trust Joey.
No, that's just personal.
Well, that I don't trust his character.
Wow, well, you said Joey.
I don't trust Joey's new character.
New character? What happened to the old character?
Oh, they did die. They came back.
Hmm. Anyway, you reach what is not called Thieves Town, but that's just what it's called on the map. And you see some bandits kicking a kind of familiar thing in your eyes. A very horrific creature just being kicked to the ground by these men.
Oh God, I thought he was dead. Oh my God, this is like a peasant town.
What do you mean you thought he was dead?
Well, no, the horrors. I didn't think we would ever see these
Oh.
again.
uh, so.
Hello!
Huh? What do you
Do you need...
want?
I am here to ask for questions.
He kicks it again. Can't you see we're busy?
Do you need assistance?
Not from your ilk. This ain't no tourist place.
I know, I'm not a tourist.
He looks you once over. Uh-huh.
I'm here for investigations.
Sure you are, and I'm here for cotton candy.
Do you want some cotton candy?
The hell is wrong with you?
A lot, apparently.
He stabs the creature. It stops squirming. Alright. Boys, got an easy target.
They wish to do battle with a more.
Alright, let us go through this again. What are you here for? It better be
We
a
are...
good answer to come to Umbral Street.
I came to Emerald Street to look for information as it is one of the escape routes that happened at the mausoleum.
What business would we have there?
I do not
You
know.
can't even get anywhere near that. Those of us on Umbral Street stay in Umbral Street.
Those who stay in Emerald Street, has there been anyone else of interest that has entered Emerald Street that you didn't know of?
Did you just hear yourself? You're asking me if I know of anyone who I don't know of.
Yes, that has entered into Emerald Street, or anyone that looks different than you guys.
No, I don't know of anyone I don't know of. If you want to rephrase that question, be my guest.
I will rephrase the question. Have you seen anyone suspicious enter into Emerald Street that isn't usually in Emerald Street?
Now I can actually roll to see if I know anything. Now that I can't just answer with, no, I haven't seen anyone who I haven't seen. History, which you don't have, so therefore intelligence. Mr. Captain. Why does the number look different? Either way. As the others, I'm gonna say, are helping him because it's 4 people.
Yeah.
Just one of them is the one speaking. Because again, they look identical. One of them is different.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
You know what? Actually, there is something. But that's if you want to know about it.
I would like to know about it.
What's it going to cost you? How
Throws
much is it worth to you?
Throws a sack of gold up to 10 gold onto the ground.
You mean mint?
Mint, 10 mint, whatever. Same thing of currency. A round of
I
drinks
think
for
this
your
information's
friends.
worth a little bit more.
Throws another 10.
That'll do. As
Marking
he picks
down.
up the mint. Alright, so let's go over this. One day, you know, us people, those of us thrown away from the island, put into the Umbral Streets, we go about our business. We've got our princess, that's about it. But recently our princess has been going around with some stranger, and we don't like that very much. No siree. But of course we don't like that. Why would we like our princess hanging around with some dirty man?
Dirty good. I swear to God, if this is Shakespeare, I'm gonna kill this guy.
You could ask for a description.
Give me a description.
Oh man, as he just looks at the mint in his hands now, I'm not sure it's enough for a description.
Throw him 7 gold in a bag.
Alright, well, how do I put him as I try and find an image to describe off of and not just say what I think
God,
he
I
looks like?
wonder how many people are gonna bribe throughout this whole thing. I got 1,800 more gold to go, but
Well, no, it's just because these guys are really low bottoms. That's all. Normal
yeah,
people are not
I'm
going to tell you
basically
to pay them for information.
yeah, but I'm going with the scum first.
Exactly. You go with the scummiest of scum.
Yeah, but the scum usually know what the hell the other scum should do.
Well, let's see if my memory's right, which it's a little foggy, but he seems to wear a lot of robe things, mainly black. Maybe it's dark gray. Actually, I actually don't know. I'm kind of colorblind, you know. I think it's red as well at places. He's got short-ish black hair, gray skin, freaky eyes.
Oh God, he's alive. I thought we killed him. I thought he's dead.
Oh, now that I think about it, these things, as he goes over and takes the sword out of the horror, those things started appearing at the same time, actually.
Okay,
Now that I
so
think about it.
I know who it is. God,
Do you?
he's yeah. We fought him in the fucking other city.
But is that the person who you're trying to find?
Well, he has weird eyes and gray skin.
Well, no, I don't mean the thing that they're describing. Is that the culprit you're looking for? Or is
No,
it
it's
just
not the
some other
culprit.
guy?
It's not the cobbler, but it is good information because that guy's an idiot.
Indeed.
Do you guys believe that's the one that attacked the Capitol thing?
What? No, he'd be stupid to do that.
Okay, that seems right in character with him.
I mean, there's no reason for any of us to even go near the mausoleum.
Who would be stupid enough to attack the mausoleum that you have noticed that has entered in this city?
That's a good question. I, hmm. I don't
Do you
know.
do you know anyone who might know?
Well, our princess certainly knows a lot more than we do, so if you want to talk with her. But that's
What?
not exactly easy to get an audience with our princess.
How do you get an audience with your princess?
Well, first, you don't need gotta be a goody two shoes like you and your tourist looking getup.
And
And you gotta make it worth her while. So what can you offer to her?
Amor actually has a lot of stuff they can actually offer.
Well, are you gonna say it?
I'm great with potion making and healing items and magics.
Boys. As they all huddle in a group. Whisper, 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 whisper. Roll me persuasion.
With advantage, because it's actually something very useful. There's no one who can make it.
Yeah, with advantage.
Give me a second, I get a D4. Because wait, no, that's perception.
Persuasion. Do not perceive them.
I would perceive them.
Oh no.
I will use my my
No,
dice.
no, I have to roll for them.
Yeah, tell me if not, then I have to use my inspiration to reroll it.
Well, they have disadvantage, so you technically beat it.
Yeah, I don't have to waste my inspiration on this.
Oh my god, that is so lucky. Because you did make a convincing argument.
Yeah, no one knows how to make. I know magics and healing items, so
Or at the very
that's
least,
good.
no one else on the island.
Yeah.
Maybe other people do.
No, unlikely. I haven't seen one person sold a health potion that I haven't massively bought.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's not on your mainland.
When I
Alright.
see like 100 potions of every variety, I will proceed to kill the shopkeep and take everything.
Oh, maybe that's why I haven't shown them to you yet. No.
Oh, you know I would never do such a... Well, I might actually do it.
Alright, follow us. Boys, get the corpse. Up.
I
All
love
right,
it
follow.
because I feel like they're gonna eat that. Is they not trying to lead me into a trap to rob me, right?
Do you want to roll insight?
Yeah, I would like to roll insight.
Okay.
Worst case scenario is I still run away. Oh, I get a D4 because this is inside. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Well, if these guys are leading you into a trap, you'll be able to tell because they seem very open and honest with their emotions. But
So they're
at
not
at
leading
the
me.
moment, it seems like they are leading you to their princess. Whether or not that is the trap, is difficult to tell. But they are not interpreting it as a trap.
This is going to be interesting to see because I imagine like it's the trash princess.
Now, I
Something
am
like,
going to move you higher up just because I only have one map for Umbral Street.
yeah, that's perfectly fine because who would ever go to Umbral Street?
Well, I don't need more than one map for this place.
Wow, this place is it's like repeating the same lands mass the generations having errors.
Wow, it's like I only need one map for each certain area.
I'm not trying to be mean, don't you know?
And you come across a pile of rocks, debris. Some of it looks like they might have
Oh
been
my god, it is a
tombstones.
trash queen.
And you see sitting down there a pink haired and horned girl.
Ah, she also has red. I completely trust her. Are you what they refer as the Princess of Elmwood?
Princess. Ah, you
Oh,
shush.
okay, I
Princess,
will.
we brought you someone to talk to. They seem very knowledgeable and very important, but they want to ask you some questions. Is that
Oh
alright?
yeah, I will ditch the tourist get up before meeting them. Like I should look somewhat professional.
Ah, yes, you like what the guy said.
Yeah, as we're walking, I'm like, I'm meeting their princess. Shoves everything into the bag, gives the pillow to one of the other guys.
You know, the captain does a slight nod to you as you change your clothes, like, okay, good, he actually understands.
Well, he has his red cape that's still burned. He still looks like it. He still
What?
has the
No, but you
bandages
took
around.
off the tourist getup.
Yeah, but I'll give the one of the guys the here's a bonus for your hard work, the body pillow.
Oh, you're not keeping it?
No, that's just weird. I'll buy. I can always buy it back.
Yeah, it's true. This guy has it.
Yes. Does he like it?
He's he's fine with it. It's a nice body pillow. Actually, he looks more excited than the others would have. The others are kind of disgusted.
Ah, he's degenerated. Continue. The princess.
As they look down at you and glare. Speak.
Hello. I'm here to discuss a potential trade with you. And as I am very good at making stuff, and I also was looking for someone who was well knowledgeable of this city that they referred as the princess.
That's right. I am Princess Bathory.
Oh, nice to meet you, Princess Beth. Oh my god, it's
You
Liz!
didn't realize it at first. I'm surprised.
Oh my god, it's my baby! Screw you, God!
Although I can't really describe how different she looks compared to normal to you, but
I know, it
she
took
does look
me a
different.
sec.
Just a more
Damn.
definitely wouldn't know because it's their first meeting.
I look at God,
Huh?
and I flick him off.
Huh?
I demand my wife return to
Maybe one
me.
day.
Nice to meet you, Bathory. I am glad to meet a princess.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
When the princess introduces herself, you introduce yourself back.
Ah, hello. I go by the name of Moore.
Amor. What a silly title.
It is a silly title.
Too loving for my taste.
Well, I think you're quite beautiful as well. No, I don't see any baths around here, so.
Oh, they're all filled with blood. Don't worry about it.
Ah, you have your needs. Wait, how do you get blood? I can't even get that from an animal. They kind of, every time when you kill them, they kind of turn into food items.
I have my ways.
And I have my ways.
Apparently not if you can't.
Do not worry, I usually get stabbed a million times and occasionally.
Yes, now, what did you want to talk about? I have very limited time for things like this.
I am looking for information of someone that has potentially came into the city that caused to attack the area in question.
The area in question.
I'm trying to remember what it's called. The cathedral?
The Tendou Mausoleum.
The Tendou Mausoleum. And then these lovely fellows right here, gestures to them, said that you might actually know something.
Of course I know more than those buffoons.
Good, you seem very an elegant, strong, noble person. I'm glad that we can able to have a nice conversation.
Of course. I'm more than willing to have a conversation with people who are actually worthwhile.
I am quite very worthwhile, as I am quite knowledgeable with many types of skills and leadership, as well as potion making. I am a warlord. A commanding warlord, to be more specific.
So, what is it you wanted to know again?
What do you know about what happened to an attack and what this person potentially looks like?
Oh, nat 20, what do you know?
Nice.
Well, I don't go out of Umbral Street very often, so I don't know specifically what went down, but I've certainly heard about it. The only thing that's really happened since then, in fact, I think it was only the day before, if that, there's a green comet that crashed near the town.
Oh God, no!
So if that contained a person, mayhaps they caused the commotion. It's a shame Amor didn't actually meet them.
I know, but Amor knows about the green comet, and
Yes,
Amor
they were told.
and now Amor's like, God, I gotta find someone who's green. Wait, K-Doc is green. K-Doc caused it.
No! No!
Oh, I cracked the case. It's quite suspicious that Kata and Amor is like Matt in his stupor. I always knew K-Doc wearing green was suspicious. It has confirmed my suspicion. K-Doc was someone has stolen K-Doc's face and betrayed me.
Did you just say you know the culprit and yet you're asking me who the culprit is?
No, he doesn't say this out loud.
Okay.
It's just funny for the viewers. No, not at all.
Now, I've given you your information. Now what can you offer me?
Besides a good time and an actual nobility day, an actual nobility dinner, I am a great chef. Nothing more than the highest echelons have loved my salads.
In that case, prove it. Use that horror over there and make us some food.
What would you like to eat, my lady? Do you wish a scar? Do you wish to have a very good, well set up meal? Do you wish it looks in his like bag of food?
As they just shoo you away, chef's choice.
I'm going to actually make her the thing from the Eastern culture called a tuna poke bowl, but it's going to be a kind of a squid based one. I'm going to leave it a little bit more bloodier than usual because she said she likes blood.
Well, the blood is in the bathtubs.
Yes, blood is in the bathtub, so it's going to become one of those it's going to look like it's made out of blood, but it's really tomato soup. I will proceed to cook this in the most make it look like Gordon Ramsay and stuff, and it's gonna smell purposely like I can make it not smell too. I'm gonna make it really smell really good to make the other guys start watering out of their mouths while I'm prepping this food.
Oh, by the way, there's the full art technically.
Gimme. Yay! Oh, it's my little girl. I don't like her face looking scared. I miss the smile.
It's not really a scared face, more of a disgusted face.
It's more looks like dead eyes, but I'm just happy enough to see my girl again. I hope we become friends.
Alright. Roll cooking.
Roll cooking. Okay, can I roll medicine kit? Because that's I prefer it. I
Sure.
prefer not.
Straight roll.
Good. Straight roll, crack knuckles. If choose to fail, give birthday net 20 so I can win Elizabeth Bathory on my side.
No.
I will do that because she is mine. I also get a D4.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Is that enough, or do I wish to use my nat 20 to win Elizabeth Bathory to become our ally? Because she is mine, Skylar.
Well,
she's mine.
I don't think she's yours yet. However, I will say you have to choose whether to use it now or never before she eats. It's pretty good, but is it enough?
Oh god damn you! I want her so badly. And I was gonna use this
However,
American.
DM should say as well, it won't guarantee she's your ally just because you feed her.
Hey, excuse me.
It'll just be your end of the deal being done.
Grab Skylar with the two from man's DM. I will see you, Skylar. I will like
Hey,
as
hey, one day, she may be recruitable. Maybe not today, though.
18's pretty good.
18 is fairly good for a meal. It's just not a nat 20.
If I had advantage, it would have been 28.
Well,
I have
no,
a
it would have been
question.
30.
If I used my inspiration die, the inspiration die that I have there, to get the 28 roll, may I use that?
You know what? I'll allow it. Because it is technically a reroll.
It is technically a reroll. Then I will click off the inspiration die to make her have a delicious 30 meal. If I got a nat 20, it would have been still. It just would be just 30.
It would have been a 32.
Yeah, 32.
Alright, the horror is now used up.
Quite well. I also give meals to the other guys, but
Oh.
their meals are a little bit not as superior as a Bathory's meal is.
You know what?
So that she
That makes sense. That's fine.
and Amor himself looks down, bows in front of her. A meal fit for an actual princess. I call it squid.
You call it
The
squid.
I call it the bathing squid. Or the bloody squid if you really need.
Oh, well, Caleb says be a man, man.
You mean be a man?
I don't know, it says be a man, man.
It's like there's a message being redacted.
Oh, yeah, that too, but don't worry about it. You may or may not have
So,
actually seen it before it was redacted.
what
So
is it?
she eats it. She takes a bite. They take their bites. They find it delicious. And I'm just gonna do a quick roll on her.
Come on, come on. Win over rolling that one. Become infatuated by a more.
Oh,
Do not
you
be.
want a nat one?
Oh, did she get a nat one?
Well, no, but it wasn't a contest.
Oh yeah, continue.
And that one would have been bad.
Oh, we went high roll. Go to high roll. Come on, I'll give you a nat 20.
Oh no, I have her roll, and I'll say it after I describe what happens.
Mm-hmm.
So she looks at it. It to her, she doesn't seem like it looks like all that much. It just looks like food, maybe a little worse than normal food. And of course, her eyes always look sort of emotionless. And she takes one bite, and that glow that people normally have in their eyes comes back for just a moment. That was a 27 for her.
Scott cracks fingers. It's the anime moment in Food Wars.
And then, no, God, no, not Liz, no.
No, it is Liz. I win. I win. It is how I admit. It is in
Hold on.
canon.
No, hold on. This is a light session, so I can take time to look this up for you specifically.
Come on, come on. I win.
Oh no, just an image for you that you're basically describing right now.
Wait, don't tell me there's actually an image of this.
I mean, not exactly. Okay, I need to get there somehow.
You know I always love Liz for anything of any regards,
We both
especially
love
the
Liz.
one
Liz is great.
and the one that I claim as my daughter.
Yes,
Because that is
yes.
mine. I will get. She is my daughter. I hope there's a keychain. I will buy the whole stock. No one deserves to own my daughter.
No, Caleb, I actually can't show the stream this. I will say that right off the bat. This is something I cannot show,
Don't
even
worry,
if I
Caleb.
wanted to.
Don't worry, Caleb. One day we'll make a Discord for all the people that are subscribing to our channel at some point. But at the moment, we're still dealing with the phases of other things.
Okay, where are you? So I don't send this to General by accident, because that'd be bad.
Senator General, I dare you. Please, one. Oh my god. Yeah!
No, one day we probably will have a, whether it's a Discord server or a part of the channel in the current server for people of
I,
the
w-
channel.
I would like you to keep it separate from the actual channel and other stuff because then we have to lock everything. I think a brand new server would be more appropriate.
I mean, all we need to do is put certain roles on for us, like
Yeah,
people who are actually involved in games.
yeah,
That's all.
yeah.
I mean, I'm already doing stuff like that in the server for unexplained reasons right now. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, Scott doesn't know. I mean, Amor does not know how the Discord server works. I love this because this happens and I rub hands and look at God in the face. Thank you. You have pleased Amor because this is how I imagine has happened. Food wars,
And then she
baby.
scarfs down the rest of it instantly.
I give her seconds.
That? How did you do that?
I have magic ways to the woman's heart.
No, that was my stomach.
I know. The best way to a woman's heart is through their stomach.
What's all this about a man?
Looks at him.
Hmm?
I'm a
Good
great
food,
house
though.
husband. I'm the ways of the house husband, but just glasses.
He just looks at you. I mean, hey, if you're taken.
I'm not taken. My wife says I should expand my horizons with other women.
Oh. Got it.
And looks at Elizabeth Bathory. Do you need a third?
No, this will be enough.
Are you sure? Your lips say no, but your eyes say yes.
You didn't let me finish.
Mhm.
No, I don't want more now. However, the rest of it, put in the Tupperware over there.
Grabs Tupperware. No matter what campaign setting I am, I'm always with. Moore looks so happy as he puts it into a nice little container, and the other guy's like, I imagine the other three guys are just like, ours wasn't the supreme version. What was the supreme version is? And then Elizabeth Battery like looks like about to kill them.
You know,
Now, do you wish
as
dessert?
as this guy puts his arm around you, you know, you could just join us if you really wanted.
I have important work that must be done. It looks at Elizabeth Bathory. Do you wish for dessert?
You know what? The Princess of the Umbral Star should have a dessert. Go ahead.
What would you like? Would you like a parfait or do you want a sponge cake?
Chef's choice.
I'm going to make a customizable parfait for Elizabeth Bathory for her personality.
I would like to ask you a question.
Yes.
Did you hear what I said?
What?
Okay.
No, she said she would like dessert, right?
Wait, yes, but her immediate response to it.
What was it?
I mean...
No, repeat it. Repeat it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure?
Because I'll still be oblivious to it.
Okay, well, no, if you're still oblivious, I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
It's on stream, so therefore I did say it.
Please repeat it.
No, you're going to be oblivious to it, so therefore it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Moore looks happy. Would you like chef's choice?
Yeah.
I make her a parfait.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've had one of these. Or wait, no, I've never had one of these. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Moore looks
She eats
happy.
it. Hey, do we get one?
Makes parfaits for each of them.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's good.
Has you been pleased with your dessert, Bathory?
Quite. As she throws the empty cup. No, it's not a cup. What are parfaits in?
They're in a glass, like kind of like a sundae cup.
Oh, so I was right.
So you were right. Don't worry. There are many different ways to do it.
Yeah, she throws it at you. More like a toss, but still.
Moore catches it. And starts cleaning it immediately. Puts it into his bag of tricks. Of swaying women.
There. Now that's our deal done. I gave you the information you wanted, and you fed us.
Yes. And then this is when I'm really cynical. Make a constitution saving. It's all time poison.
Hey, little did you know, I made a con save for her. That was the 27.
I know, I was joking. And looks at Elizabeth Bathory. So,
However, these four guys, oh god, if you really want me to.
no, no, I'm not poisoning anyone. I'm not that mean. I'm glad that you enjoyed the meal. Not many people give me such wonderful compliments.
The light from her eyes leave again. Oh yes, it was quite something.
Looks at it, look at her tail as it's like still wiggling.
A little bit.
Ah, Moore has won the heart of the Bathory.
Excuse you?
Well, he doesn't say that.
Oh, you don't say that, got it.
Yeah.
It's hard to
I
tell when you
always,
say it in character.
Amor will say, I always know the way to win a woman's heart. One day.
Not this one.
Sadly, I know. But at least you had a good experience. Your tail was wagging, your eyes flared up in joy. That brings me happiness knowing that people enjoy my food that I cook.
Well, yes, it's the first time this body has had a meal in quite a long time.
Ah! Are you newly summoned?
That's enough questions.
Do you care to accompany me while I continue my investigation?
If you're going to investigate the rest of Umbral Street, you don't need to do any. I've told you everything that anyone else here would know.
I know, but I'd like to accompany. You never know what happens if your best chef all of a sudden gets attacked by another gang.
Then we'll get you back if that happens. No one kidnaps our chef.
Oh, boy looks happy.
Last time I checked, I think we still missed Jeff. Jeff was worthless.
Jeff was worthless. This is a man.
No, that's fair. His cooking wasn't really all that great.
But I also owe you one thing. Because you did help me, I hand her a health potion. As it's like a big red vial potion.
She holds it and looks at it confused. Huh?
These are core health potions. I give you one superior healing potion.
Not that. I know what it is. Are you trying to imply that I am so weak that I need healing like this?
No.
Then I don't need such a thing.
Okay.
As she throws it into the air.
More catches it.
Good, I was waiting for you to say it or not.
And my wife says she loves your hair.
Oh, so you're a married man going after another woman.
I'm not married technically. We never really got engaged.
So they're
I
not
know
even fiancé.
Yeah, Moore feels sad, looks down. She said I should try to expand my horizons. It says I'm not in a healthy mindset.
Well, you fit right in here. None of us are in the right mindset. Except for me. Our princess is the greatest!
She is very nice.
That said, I think you're standing a little too close to her.
Oh, sorry. Wait, give me a second. Where's Blushermore? I know I have it. Yes. See, blushes and takes a step back. It's not likely that I meet anyone that's a noble lady.
Okay, go on. Shoo shoo. Get out of here.
Away to the next city.
Well, why are you leaving? That leads to the water.
I clip through the water.
You're leaving the island. That's not possible.
Watch me clip. Watch me nay nay. Watch me clip
Shut up.
clip. Watch me nay nay nay.
No.
I have got how many? Now the question is, how do I recruit Liz?
Can't tell you.
Sadly, I know Amor didn't want to recruit Liz because then she might die.
And I can show that off now. Although I will have to
Yeah,
re-hide it before the others get here.
yeah. Then Joey just somehow ruins everything.
Oh.
Okay, so I have gotten all the information of Thieves Town. Onward to the next district.
Where are you going?
I have moved.
Just there?
Well, yeah. Well, I'm looking all around there. Like, I'll start from the tower.
What?
Okay,
No, you
here's
don't
where
need to
I'm
go
at.
to every square, just the general areas, so I know.
What? You know what? I will be very thorough. Do 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 do
Oh,
do
wait.
do do do. Okay, I'll stop.
And by wait, I mean I'll wait until I know you're getting close to a place.
Okay, just tell me when I get there.
Because so far, you're not really anywhere near people. Just normal people. I mean, honestly, if you want to be a little more smart about this, if you're this close to Umbral Street, it's probably gonna be the same information.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to go further. Well, again, I'm making sure I need leave no stone unturned. I'm gonna pretty much go from here to up to here. Is there anything different besides this being a battery?
Besides it being Bathory, what?
I mean, there's nothing new information here. Time to the workshop or district.
Oh, you know what? That's close enough for me to point something out.
Hmm.
Uh, Nothing really gets pointed out too much, except when you get a little more this way. Because I feel like if you're just gonna gloss
Yeah,
over it,
I'm literally gonna go scan. I listen here. I'm going from left to right.
exactly. Which is why I said when you get close enough, I can just put you over near to it, so I can say, "Yeah, you go that direction. There we go."
Yeah, I found the special grass that activates the encounter.
And you find a strange building, and by that I mean roll Arcana
Oh, great.
with advantage.
Oh God, I swear to God, if it's Shakespeare.
Oh no, God no.
I'm good with Arcana at least.
Are you? Oh my God, you are.
Yeah, I have a +5. Listen, I put everything that's useful for crafting stuff into a more.
You know what? This is a good reason as to why this building seems very particular to you. Why you would want to come here, because there's something about this building, something inside, that is both seemingly drawing you in and also making you want to go there even less. The same feeling. It's very weird.
I knock on the door. You know what? Screw this. Let's have some fun.
It looks like a tea house.
I will knock on the tea house door.
It's there's no answer because it's a tea house.
I still knock on the door.
Yes,
DM.
as I said, there's no answer.
Okay, can I pick up the tea house?
And by that I mean there's no door. It is a curtain that you can walk through.
I still tap on the curtain doorway.
Okay,
and,
no
and
one's
make
going
them...
to come and greet you.
Fine, then I'll go through the fucking curtain.
Thank you, my God.
Listen here, if there's a door to be knocked, I will knock it. If there is not, then I will make the knocking noise.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock, here's a more. Pulls out dagger. Do you need to die today?
Here's Johnny.
Here's a more. You want to talk about free? I'm here to talk about your car's extended warranty.
And the moment you walk through the door, you are greeted, sort of, by a older lady greeting you, saying, "Oh, welcome. How are you doing
A demon
today?"
punches it in the face. It's a demon. Ah, oh wait, it's the tea. It's the tea room.
I mean, yes, this is the tea room map that I've had since before the first one, and this is the real reason why I had it. This is the reason why I had this map. I just used it for that.
God, I so badly want to open here and go see if Jules is in here, but probably not.
But no, they're not just sitting in this world.
Hello, compatriots.
Also, these two are just having a normal conversation, sort of silent. This is the woman who greeted you.
Nice to meet you. I'm going to go sit next to these people. Hello! Is this seat taken?
Huh? Oh. No, it's not really taken, Saber or Caster of Amor. says the small girl.
Error's eyes.
Ah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, that was quick.
Sits down.
On the table.
I would like green tea.
1 moment.
Wait, how do you know my name?
Gives you a cup of green tea. It's very
Like,
hot and nice. Fresh.
nice.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh, that's easy. I was taught about you.
By who?
Looks across.
Yeah, looks across. Come on, give me information, Magic Man.
They sort of point to themselves like, me?
Yeah, you. What do you know? Why are you talking about me, bruh?
And they look over to you and just say, because I'm aware of you. That's all.
I swear to God, if you're caster of observation.
Hey, do you want to roll me a perception check?
Oh, yes, because I get a D4 on that. Give me a second. Let me click that on.
Well, you could choose history if you want instead.
Mm, I don't get a
It's
D4
not
on
like I
history.
know which roll's better for you.
Yeah,
You don't have
yeah,
advantage though. No
yeah,
advantage.
yeah. I'll take
Still
the great
21.
high. Yeah, still a high roll. Come on. Looks into his eyes. Who are you?
Oh, hey, this voice sounds kind of familiar to you in a weird way.
Is this Sin? I swear to God.
Oh, no, no, no. This sounds like that voice you've heard once before in your life. A voice that you have asked me about on multiple occasions. Oh, I do have the Salem soundtrack. I should have been playing that this whole time. God, I thought I
Give,
was.
give me a second. Give me a second. I'm having a spasm because now I have found the person.
You found the
Um,
person who spoke to you when you were summoned, apparently. Unless they just
um,
have a very similar voice.
Shut up. I know. I immediately get really close to you. You grabs from their cloak. Who are you? What are you? You have spoken into my mind before. You have violated my mindscape. Who are you? Grabbing from cloak and jostling them.
As they just use. As you see a finger sort of extend from the cloak and just poke your forehead, pushing you back. Easy.
Give me the information that I seek.
Be
I have
less,
been looking for you. You are the only thing that is left, my only divine purpose of figuring out a mystery that people assume that I'm insane about. Tell me.
be less violent, and maybe you'll get an answer. Like, I don't know what that means. I know of you, but I've never spoken to you.
You have. But I will stop and let go.
By the way, small child is just staring at you now.
Yeah, of course. I made a big scene.
No, no, not that. They seem very calm and collected, like they're just observing you now.
This is BB.
What? No, you've already met BB.
Yeah, but BB likes the purple hair.
Yes, but
And
I'm sure BB would not hide themselves from you a second time.
no, they might just as for lols. Who knows?
Maybe. That
Anyway, speak.
said, I do know that you are the either Saber or Caster of Amor is the title you had at your first summoning. Although, am I correct in assuming you've changed that now?
I go by nobody these days.
Oh, no, you're not nobody.
I am nobody. But please continue. You are the only one thing that I had a lead.
What? No, technically nobody would be Odysseus. That's a name he went by at some point.
I had no idea about Odysseus, but please continue. What are you? You have entered my mind before and know about my summoning, so please explain.
Well, yes, I am aware of your summoning, but I never actually spoke to you.
This is the voice that I heard, right?
It sounds very similar, but there's a slight difference, but it does sound very similar.
Okay, continue.
It could just be a difference between talking in person and not.
Yeah.
Well, I know all four of you were summoned at the same time by something. Let's put it that way. Something very bad.
I know. I feel like I'm being punished for sins.
Oh, well, that's ironic.
Yeah.
Considering you're gonna have to fight some sins.
I do not know. I can't really fight.
Well, not you on your own, you and your other friends.
They are not my friends.
You may think that,
No,
but
I
it's
do
not
know
really
that.
true.
It is true. I would never lie. They will fucking hurt stop me and leave me for dead if need be.
You know, there is a difference between what you think is the truth and a flat out lie.
No, it is the truth.
It
Yeah,
is
the one
your
was fine.
truth.
Well, it's the correct truth.
It's your subjective truth, not the objective truth.
Listen here, I'm not going to go philosophical with you.
Well, that's the way I think, so too bad.
I do not need to understand the. You do not know the whole story about what goes on. Weird girl, purple hair.
No, but I'm getting a better idea as I learn. The more I hear.
Ah, you're one of them AIs, aren't you?
She starts thinking, would I be considered one at this point or no? I'll get back to you on that.
Looks at the mystery cloak. Yes, I do believe we will soon be fighting sins. But I would not be doing the fighting. I might be left behind to die to them.
No, no. Although I am surprised that you got here first.
I am currently doing investigations. As I do not like being next to my allies. One sleeps all the time, though he's nice to me. The other one is an executioner. And then the other one they would just kill me in a heartbeat if need be. We
Yes,
are not
yes,
the
ruler of
well.
dreams is the one who sleeps.
Yeah, he sleeps a lot.
The assassin of prosecution is, well, was a very bad man in life.
Still a
And
bad
the
one.
rider of the deep, or I suppose properly they should be known as the alter ego of the deep, is, well, let's say someone more neutral.
Neutral.
Yes, they are more selfish. They work towards themselves and their own goals rather than,
Give me a second.
say, something good or evil.
Shellfish. Shellfish. Good one. And I am just some more, renowned going by nothing.
Very hard for people to talk to you in that case if you don't even have something to call yourself.
Well, I don't want people to know me. I just wish to disappear and die, and no one will know who I am.
And
I
yet,
wish to not be
you're very
mourned.
important.
Unlikely. I have never felt once important. I'm a fool. And I would die as a fool.
Fool or no fool, you... Wait. No, no, you're not the fool. Certainly not.
I am a fool.
Oh, right, I remember now. You were supposed to be the lovers, but then... Nope, Saber still has that card. Oh well, I'm sure it's fine for them to keep it. It could help them, in fact.
I have no idea what you speak of.
I get sidetracked sometimes, don't worry about it.
I know. I get sidetracked quite easily. More
Would
kind of
you
looks
all like
sad at
something to
himself.
drink?
I am drinking tea. I'm
I
more
know,
kind of
and you're just asking again.
I'm good. Amor just looks at himself just more sadly, just realizing how sad his life is to this point.
Do you wish to be understood?
None can understand what I want. I will just die as a fool.
You know,
Looks at
not being
himself.
understood and being a fool are completely unrelated.
None does not wish to take the time. And that's perfectly fine. Justice to his body. I live in sin and I will always be part of sin. This place is a hell that has given me my punishment for what I have done, even though it was because I was crafted my fate by another. I will know no happiness and I will never obtain happiness. As I will always be a fool.
Fool or no fool, you do have a greater purpose here.
I have no greater purpose, as I am a nobody.
That does not matter. you are still very important to take down the enemy.
Who is really the enemy? The things that we have done, I do not understand. I choose not to understand.
Well, then that sounds like your own fault if you choose not to understand it.
No. I just know that more must need to die. I
Preferably,
wouldn't.
no one should die, but that's not possible.
Yeah. I wish I was dead.
No, you are necessary to take down the beast.
Nah, I cannot fight. That goes with others.
You will be involved in the fight, even if you are not an active role in, say, using a sword to fight someone. But your powers are necessary.
Unlikely. They probably can handle themselves.
You know, I'm surprised you're not questioning more about what they're saying. If I didn't already know, I'd be very confused.
I have some ideas what this person speaks of, though they do not show me their face. But I understand that this person knows and has given information. But depending on how mad I am, I might forget it.
Oh, no, it's not so much that I can't show you my face, or that I won't, it is that I can't. This motions to the cloak is all that's currently here. I actually can't leave my home. So
I
this
see.
is just a little thing that I'm using to project my voice through.
Ah,
Because I had to talk to this one here. Hi, that's me.
I wish I understood why we were summoned, but I know I will never be able to be next to the person I love. Kind of like stands up from his chair. Well, you have given me key insight and useful information. So that means there's a beast in this city.
What? No. Well, I mean, I guess
Looks
there could be beasts in the city, but not a beast class servant. No. What I meant is that you're necessary to stop it. In other words, prevent it from being a manifestation.
Is it really worth it to save this world? I always wonder.
I think it's. I think it's worth it to save every world, if it's possible.
This world is cruel. It's unforgiving. I have lost Mensch.
I'm pretty sure you should say every world is cruel.
Not every world.
How do you know?
There's a,
You've
there,
only lived in this one.
in most stories and tales, there is always a place that is kind.
But those are
I
fictional.
isn't this fictional? Kind of gestures to this world. This world has no God, no faith, no belief. We are in a, as the kids call it, a game. We cannot go beyond or leave this realm or see or even dream even further than what we're programmed to do. A waste of a world. This is not even a real world. This is just a game that the masters play.
You feel a very heavy force weighing down on you as you say that. I will
Mm-hmm.
not, even if it is you saying this, I will not tolerate anyone speaking about my worlds like that.
Ain't you an interesting person? But that's how I view this world. It only punishes those.
Please understand you are necessary for this. The beast will awaken without your help.
And let there be a beast.
What if
I
that
cannot.
happens?
Hmm.
No, never mind. If that happens, then this world will become something it should not be. That's what they're trying to say. How did... Oh, I've pretty much figured it all out by now.
Ain't you clever?
More than people give me credit for.
I wish I had a level of your hope and animosity. But I am tired.
Oh, well, in that case... nobody, or whatever you really want to be called at this point. I want to talk to you all again once you regroup with your people. You know, the alter ego, assassin, ruler, those people. I want to talk to all of you.
Exciting. They're more important. They more dedicated than I am. I used to be dedicated. Looks at himself. Looks at kind of like a mirror in the wall. I am just a corpse walking.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do it. Are you willing?
What?
As you see a shining thread come from the girl's finger go towards your head. Are you
Take a
willing?
step back. Steps back. Puts hand to sword. Looking at girl. What are you trying to do here?
Trying to understand. I have my own hypotheses, but I want to confirm for myself.
I do not know what you're trying to do. I am not some experiment.
Well, no, there's nothing to experiment. It's perfectly safe. This is ether light. Although that said, I suppose we should do it somewhere a little more private. Well, there's not many more people around here, so it's fine if you want to.
What?
But it is better to do it before your friends get here.
I do not know what drugs you're trying to give me.
Oh, no, it's not a drug. It's just for myself so I can observe.
I don't understand why you want to observe what I do. I'm just an idiot.
Because you say these things, but they're not true, and I want to know why you think that.
I do not understand what you gain. This confuses me.
It's simple. I gain knowledge. And an understanding. That's all I really want.
Well, you're not gonna find nothing with me. But looks kind of concerned at the thread as still hand onto sword. Be careful.
Oh, does that mean that I'm able to?
I'm not trying to... woman.
I mean, if you want to call me a woman, go ahead. I guess technically I should be old enough to be considered a woman by now. Or at least if I was still alive.
Still has hand to sword. Well, I don't understand what that thing does. I do not wish you to mess with my mind. I have enough in my mind that has ruined the voices that speak into my mind.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do anything to mess with your mind. Although if you don't
You-
believe me, you can always try and incite me.
Do you know D&D rules?
Says the one who spoke metagame knowledge.
Excuse me. That's different. That's the player. It should not be universe.
Let me just roll for them just to
I
see.
don't want some person like messing with my mind or observing what the crap show that has been through a Moore's fucking existence in this world.
Ah, that makes sense. And by that, I was talking about the role that they got. No, what you can tell from her, she is very much truthful in that she does not plan to do anything to your mind besides observe and try and learn more about you and why you think the way you do.
So she's just gonna get equally depressed.
Possibly. Maybe not.
I do not know what you gave from this. I would prefer no one to know my depression.
Well, you wouldn't be the first person who I've tried this out on. I say try, it's more like I know how to work it, but if you're not willing, then I don't want to force you. But I could. But I'd rather not. Because I'd like to be on good terms with all of you. We're going to be working together from now on, after all.
I do not wish to carry more luggage with me.
Oh, believe me, I can take care of myself.
I do understand that, but I do not wish to have people next to us that I do not think are going to live and die a pointless death.
I
So many.
understand now. I could still use Etherlight on you to get the full picture, but I think I understand enough already.
As they say, I'm an open book.
No, not that. Well, I mean, technically everyone is to me.
Why not? You can use your thing. I don't care anymore. Kind of like goes back to sits on his little chair. Kind of just doesn't look
It's
at
a
her and just
chair, it's a
continues.
pillow.
Sits
It's
on
like a
his
cushion.
pillow. Sits on his pillow. Keeps drinking his tea. I don't care anymore.
Alright, by the way, this might sting just a little. As you do feel a slight sting in your head, but just for a second. And then it's gone.
No, just continues drinking the tea, wishing that it was wine.
Okay, I understand. And that definitely is a lot that you've been through already.
Just kind of chuckles to himself maddeningly.
But I'm not the kind of person who can, well, comfort people. But I can
Nah,
say that I do understand why you feel this way. And it's not wrong for you to feel this way either. But it's also important to understand. Oh, you can leave now, by the way, as they sort of shoo the cloaked person away. No, I have to wait to speak to the others too. But yeah, leave the room though, so I can talk. You know, privacy. You don't want me to drag this one away to another room, do you? So go on, shoo. Annoyed
I just
mumbling.
like. I like it that this person is probably the god of this world, and I insulted his world. How much shit it is.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably an administrator. He's probably the administrator. He's who Jesus wants a hug. He's basically from SAL. He's the fucking cloaked and very big guy. Oh my god, a bunch of immediately attractive teenagers.
Wow!
Wait, you're a man? You're not 17? You're a man? You're not 17.
So you really don't think that you're cut out to be, well, pretty much a servant at all at this point, let alone the saber class.
Yep. Kind of looks at the tea.
Well,
Oh, I wish I could drink alcohol, but sadly, this world doesn't allow the right, correct age for drinking.
I'm sure if you ask her, she'll give you something. I only serve tea. Now if you want alcoholic tea. See?
Look at this old lady, looks very youthful.
You say that, however, that is basically what their voice sounds like.
I know, that's what's
They
funny about
do
it.
sound like an old lady. Which I actually do like. And I understand, or at least to an extent, what it feels like to lose people. Or I guess my sister would know more than I do. Never met her,
Are you
though.
related to the person named BB?
Who?
BB.
Oh, right, the super AI or whatever she is.
The Black Bosom.
The what? I
Looks
may
like
have looked through
God.
your mind and memories, but what does that even mean?
I don't know.
Okay, good. No wonder I didn't miss something. No, I know about BB, but I would have to look through someone else's memories like Hawk knows in order to get a better idea about her. Someone who's actually had a full interaction with her in the past when she was at full power.
I remember Foxtail.
Yeah, not a more though.
Not a more.
And technically, BB wasn't at full power in Foxtail. BB in the main BB in Foxtail only had like what was it, 2/5 of her power, something like that.
Yeah.
But no. Oh wait, I didn't introduce myself, did I?
I do not need your introductions.
No. Okay then. I'll wait. I'll wait until the rest of you are here.
I wish not to have any more attachments to people. More names to be etched on stone. Though we never properly ever etched stones, but I etched a stone for my friends.
And it is sad that he's dead. You did care for him. And he cared for you from the sound of it, and the looks of it. But you do also have to understand, people die. It's just natural. Sure, it is sad, but it's a part of life. Even if we are all sort of ones and zeros in here, it's still a type of life. At least I think
More
of it as life, since
punches
it's the only
table.
life I've known.
More punches table. I could have been there. I could have died next to him.
Theoretically,
No.
you could have. But what good would it do if you died there?
Didn't I die with purpose?
But why would you rather die with purpose than live with purpose?
Because I can die with people that actually I care about, than people that I have no connection with or no joy with. Who
Let me ask you
reminded
this
me of my...
question. I know the answer, but let me ask you this question. Do you think that Don Quixote wanted to die, or do you think he wanted to keep living?
He wanted to keep living. He had to find his princess.
Now, I know your answer to this as well, and I know his answer to this, but I'm gonna ask it anyway, so you know. I need water first, though.
Yeah. You're ruining my immersion.
Oh, I'm sorry that her voice takes a toll on me. God, no one in this room has a name showing.
I
I just looked
know.
over at a spectator because I can see the NPC's names, but it's just. It feels so barren. Now, as your friend, do you think Don Quixote would want you, his friend, to die because he died? Or do you think he would want you to keep living for him and you?
Knows. He's a delusional old man. More kind of like does a slight smile, but continues looking dead face. It's
Odd
a
than my
knight's duty.
calculations.
And do not, your calculations does not understand the beauty of will.
Oh,
A
it does.
knight's, a knight's duty should be to fight for their country, not fight for someone else's country and saving people that already had no necessary requirement that we needed.
Not quite. Technically, a knight's duty is to fight for the people.
And look how many people died while we were away.
Exactly. Oh god, what is wrong with my throat doing this voice?
I'm sorry.
Ugh. Why are you apologizing?
I don't know.
Oh, throat, please work with me. She needs a voice. Exactly. You weren't there, and people died. If you were there, perhaps they would have lived. Or, perhaps you not being there is why you survived. I don't know, because I can't actually see the future. I can just see what you saw and acted as in the past, what you thought. But I can also tell it's not really what you want to think.
And you could see how much wrong it was what I wanted to do. You could see the failures. You've seen what happened.
I've also
You
seen
see
the successes,
really?
including a recent one. Or
Which
was that burning display just for show? Did you not really mean anything you said in that room that you think no one else heard?
punches table. My mind was broken. I seek the cold embrace of the fiery death.
And that's only because it's broken that you think that way. If you were to somehow repair your mind, just like your body, you'd be able to think normally again, more clearly. But you don't know what you really want right now. And that's the problem. You do know what you want, but you don't think you do.
I do know what I want.
And that's the problem.
I wish the personality that is Amor did no longer exist.
Then why wouldn't you simply just switch to Juliet? Let her take control. That way Amor or Romeo can sleep forever. You've had that option.
She doesn't allow it. She knows it's not healthy.
Exactly. She knows it, and you know it.
I'm tired of failing. I have failed too many, and I have lost too much. Kind of gets up from the table, puts down a mint for the tea.
Oh no, it's on the house, dear.
Still leaves mint on the table. My delusions, what I have left, is nothing. You
Well,
will
at the very
meet.
least, try and think about what I've said. I can't force you to change your way of thinking. Well, I could, but I'd rather not.
Nothing could change my destruction and death. The thorns around my neck have already tilted upwards. This world's tone has changed, and it's
Oh, you
not one
noticed
that.
it too.
But it does not mean that I can be a part of it.
Actually, no, according to that. You know what? I was gonna save this until afterwards, but I don't know if I'm gonna get another chance with someone alone without them around. What that person says, it's true, but you shouldn't believe it.
What?
What they say about all of you being capable of defeating a beast, it is possible. But is that the best thing? At this point, I think I actually know more than them. And I can tell that it's not quite a bad thing for a beast to awaken. There are things that need to be stopped, like the sins, but the beast itself is not the problem.
It's this place. Gestures it.
This place? What?
The whole world.
Hmm. Well, if you mean the moon cell itself, it's more of a digital place that's inside of a machine on the moon built by who knows who.
The aliens.
Well, technically, yes.
What?
They just no one knows what aliens. It's just yes, it is alien technology that's on the moon.
Just joking.
No, no, that's true.
Huh.
I mean, there are threats here, such as the Umbral Star. Gotta deal with that at some point. And at least a confrontation with the other version, but it's not a big deal yet. As well as stopping the sins.
Don't worry, my allies would. Well, not allies. The co-workers that I work with will definitely be able to defeat them without my
Yes,
impediment.
yes, your allies and friends that you're never gonna truly admit are your friends.
They are not my friends, and you know it. You saw my mind.
I know that you have a complicated relationship with them,
It's not that complicated. It's quite straightforward.
and yet you do care for them at some points.
No.
She just gives you a light smile.
You know, if she read her mind, Amor will let Joey die, his character die in front of Amor without giving a health potion in Samuel.
Yeah? Yeah? And?
And I'm just informing.
And maybe she even knows more than you. Mayhaps.
This world was not made for me. I'm no holy chosen person.
I mean, you are technically right. I love you for.
Yeah. Maybe some other person more competent deals with it that's better than us.
What? No, no. Let me rephrase that. I was more so going off of your wording. None of you four were meant to be summoned, but you were with a purpose. There was a specific purpose behind your summoning.
What is the purpose then?
Well, it's only a hypothesis, but it's to make sure something happens.
All this suffering just because something is going to happen?
I don't know
Wow,
specifically what it is, but
this is
you are quite
clearly hell.
important.
Unlikely. Thank you. I'm glad that my purpose is to live in this hellscape.
It's only going to be a hellscape as long as you let it.
It is a hellscape. It didn't need much influence from me to do it.
Exactly, but are you doing anything to change it?
No.
Precisely. That's what I'm saying. Unless you try and change it from that, it's not going to change.
I tried and failed.
Then why did you stop trying?
Looks at her eyes. Why do you think I did?
Oh, I know the answer. I just want to hear it.
I have tried kindness, compassion, an oath. One that was very kind and accepting. And then you get taken advantage, be called gullible, a fool. A fool I was to think kindness could actually be a hypothesis of existence. Only cruelty and strength leads. And that is the truth.
It's a version of the truth.
It's the correct truth. People like me do not deserve to exist. That's why I'm not a class or a servant or anything. I just exist. I do what I'm told. I point what I need to point at. But nothing shall hear my words. I will die a nameless death. And I look forward to if I end up losing myself so much that I get hanged for it.
I
And
wonder.
hang. And hanged with it shall it be. I hope it's a thorn one. This could be poetic.
I'm curious when the change is going to occur with you. Sure, it will one day, but I can't see the future, as I've said. All I can
What,
do is hypothesize.
what change?
That's for you to figure out for yourself.
Probably unlikely.
It's nowhere near as meaningful if all the answers are given immediately.
True. But I'll probably ignore it. Or someone tells me that I can't do anything about it and just listen to someone else's opinion. It's easier just to be numb to the problem.
Well, it's fine to listen to others, but you still should decide for yourself ultimately. I mean, that's what I do. I say I'm gonna help that other person, but yeah, if they're in the wrong, why should I help them?
I will always be in the wrong.
Oh no, not you. You're more so. How do I phrase this without trying to
Never
accidentally
mind.
insult you? Because I don't mean to, but the way I might say it could come off that way. You four, which does include you, but it's just a force of habit of mine to include all four of you. You're like a pawn that's being used for something that you have no say over. But why should you keep acting that way? Why should you only listen to the whims of those who want to use you?
I know. Give me a second.
Okay. Oh wow, I've had the Salem music on, so it's a nice change of pace.
Okay, I'm ready.
Welcome
And
back.
to answer your question, I do not know.
And that's fine. It's just food for thought.
I am no saber. I am nothing. My wife's more stronger, and Castor is much stronger.
You really did want to try out that delusion, didn't you?
Yes, I was happy.
I do agree that it was the right choice to give it to Abigail. After all, if not, she might just fade away. But perhaps it would be good for you to use it yourself. But don't let the others know that I told you this.
I know it would not lead to the result of what I want. My wife understands, kind of like, I am not well. But my wife is happy. No, she's. It pains her to see me like this.
Yes, it does.
I look forward to the day when Davy stabs me through my heart so I can fade away.
I don't think that's gonna happen based on what I know.
Nah, I think it may happen.
I mean,
And
it's
I
always
can
possible,
fade.
but it's unlikely. I'd say like a definitely a non-0% chance, but definitely less than 1%.
I do look at that weapon or that item and think about it. That they wish to save others. I cannot save anyone else in this world. It pains me too much to fail.
That's not true.
It is. Making friends on this way in this journey is not worth it. My delusions, my faith, my belief is nothing. I will end as nothing. I will be hanged for nothing.
And you can keep thinking that, but you shouldn't. You really shouldn't think like that.
Or what?
Well, it's just not
Nothing's
good.
going to change.
Not if you
Nothing's
don't
going to
let
get
it.
better. Well, it's not. It's not going to get better. I will never meet my love. I will never be happy.
I can't guarantee it.
You know you can't. I can't guarantee it.
I wasn't done speaking. I was gonna actually say something. I just wanted to start by saying I can't guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I know and can tell, there is definitely a fairly good chance that even if for just a bit, you will be able to meet her face to face. It won't be permanent unless something else changes. But you will be able to see her again.
Do not give me hope for something that I know is untrue.
It's your choice whether or not you believe it. I'm just doing the calculations. I work with facts.
And I work with what I was told by other people. You specifically.
Hmm.
I look at you and you said, no, this is not going to ever happen.
No, no, definitely not. I'm definitely not trying to tell you no, and the answer may actually be yes.
No, you said no and you were dead serious about it.
Well, yeah.
I ain't gonna get hope for something and work towards something when I know it's a no. Because usually, you usually never say no to something like that. And I understood your reasoning. You explained it to me very well and detailed. So I'm like, okay, I agree with you for that. Because you are technically correct, and I understand that. Because rules wise, that makes sense.
I think you missed the part where she said it wouldn't be permanent.
Yeah, but I know it's not going to happen. That's just two different worlds. Maybe in another life, in another world, they could be happy, but probably not.
Again, that's up to you. It's your choice. I guess technically that one is up to both of you. You both have to make a choice for it.
We're not good at making choices. We always pick the wrong one, both of us. But at least Juliet's happy.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
With you as you are now, and how worried she is about you, are you sure that's considered being happy?
she knows I'm not well.
Exactly.
But she also knows that if she's sad, then nothing happens.
And if you're sad, nothing happens.
Farewell, farewell, one kiss, I'll decide.
Are you going back to those clothes again?
Yes, she is happy.
If you say so.
I know so.
So you're certain about that one?
Yes.
Alright then.
And to answer your question, Juliet is also concerned, but she also knows that she's also happy. She did a lot of character growth.
Yeah, now it's someone else's turn.
Nah, he's gonna stay in stagnation. The
No,
likely
no.
Oh, come on. This world already has enough out for Moore's happiness. He's done trying to obtain it. He literally gave the answer to someone that he actually trusts and poured his heart out, evolving what he wants in this life. And that person just basically told him to kick rocks.
Who's that?
That was sin.
Oh, yes.
The
I
ultimate
guess.
betrayal. The ultimate betrayal because Moore felt so happy for a change
Or
and
was it
got
was,
immediately kicked back down.
was it technically a betrayal? Because again, he did mean those words. But he also didn't know he was your enemy at that point, so those were his truthful words.
It was very painful for Moore. That's why Moore has fallen so far and doesn't want to make any new friends.
There will always be
But
betrayals. However, there is certainly a group who will never betray, whether you think so or not.
they will betray me in a heartbeat. Knowing how Joey is, yeah, he'll betray me if need be for a dumb little thing that he wishes to save.
I wouldn't be so sure. Also, you're telling me that I'm gonna betray you?
Yes.
Well, that's just hurtful.
There's no kindness in this world. Only people like me who are gullible to think that there could be a possibility. I know 100% if I try to voice my opinions to things, I will be shot down for it. I have voiced my concerns of things, and they proceed to yell at me, thinking that I'm crazy.
And I can say, a number of times they were in the wrong, but they didn't know any better.
And I will never, and they will die on that hill. And I will be stabbed on that hill.
But
In the
why?
back.
Why would you rather choose that, rather than fight for your own stance?
Because I physically can't.
No, I don't mean like physically fight them for it. Like, hold your ground and keep your stance.
I can't, because that requires me to actually have power to do so. And I do not have it. I don't even have my armor. All I have is shield that they can easily take away from me as they'll snap of their fingers.
Why would you need power for that?
Because those who have power actually have an opinion.
Huh.
They
I
can
guess I'm
bully
more
the.
powerful than I even thought.
Yes, you are, and that's why we're gonna have to. We're listening to you, and I'm listening to you at this point to
Oh,
voice
no,
my
no, no.
opinion.
If things were different, you could easily just strike me down right now. I could die so easily. I'm weak and fragile.
More stabs. They know too much.
Do you?
No. Though Amora's madness and his mind is broken, he's not a motor hobo, and also I'm not a murder hobo. If it wasn't an actual reality, if I was playing War, yes, I would be killing this person just to prove a point that this world's cruel, that Amor wants the destruction of this world. But as I, Scott, no, I don't want to do that because that makes things not problematic for you. Because I'm good for you. I care for your world and its story development. Regardless if I agree about this development or not.
Anyway, if you're not going to kill me, then that just proves my point. You could, and yet, if you did kill me, that proves my point. because that means that you're listening to me even though I'm weak.
I believe you are strong.
Then try and
And
kill me. Let me prove my point.
I do not harm those, unless there's a necessary requirement. You are not my enemy, nor are you my friend.
That's right. I'm not your enemy. I'm your ally.
Unlikely. I do not want to have more people into the pyre.
I'm probably the closest thing you actually have to an ally right now, except for K-Doc. That boy, for some reason, just really cares about you. Don't understand it.
I do wish he did not care for me and forgot about me.
I'd have to actually read his mind to understand why, because I don't get it from your perspective.
I don't get it on mine. I try to insult the boy.
Exactly. But even the people who are going to call themselves your allies, aka the cloaked person who just went upstairs and their entourage, they are somewhat allies, but they're also in the wrong. Well, I will now consider myself the record keeper of this world. I will learn everything I can about it and make sure to hold those records tight so that everyone knows about this world and that it can be remembered. The good and the bad.
I wish you do not have a record of me and let me disappear.
But then I'd be missing a section of good.
I am no longer good. And what kind of like tears up? I am nothing. And an echo of someone that wanted to do good in this world and now has accepted that they cannot do good. Only those with actual power can do it.
Well, as the record keeper, I have a different standpoint on that. But I
Well,
can't
then
stop from what the people think of themselves.
that's what others think of me. A nuisance. Fool.
You know what? I know you wouldn't like it, but I want to test something now.
Don't tell me she summons a bear.
What? No! God, no! No!
I'm sorry. I like joking about that.
As she stands up.
Ever since the bear spell that you can summon a bear, I've been
I
joking.
love that spell!
I know summons
It
bear in
was so
here.
stupid!
Hey, it was funny. That's what's
Oh
cool
no,
about it.
it was hilarious, but
If
stupid.
you could make a combo to make infinite bears summoned and fall from the sky, that's just horrifying in a thing.
Now, from what I gathered from your memories, you aren't going to like this idea, but I want to bring it up anyway, just because I am curious about it now. And it'll also be quite meaningful. You keep saying you're the fool, right?
Yes.
Then what if that very title could give you power?
Sorry, this is not Macaldamine.
Not what I'm talking about.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but this is not a keeper, no titles, no magic, differences of all that stuff.
I don't
So
know about
far,
that.
sorry, this is someone else's world's requirements,
And
not
what is
yours.
Amore's response?
Sorry, there's no power that comes from being a fool.
Oh, don't be so certain. There actually is. It does exist after all. Even if you were supposed to be the lovers originally.
I am not touching the weird tarot cards.
Exactly, that's why I said you wouldn't like it. But I'm curious, what would happen if you were to use Don Quixote's old card?
Don't you dare speak his name. Grabs throat of her. Do not you dare speak of him like he's somebody who's a fool.
I'm not saying that
Drops
he
her.
was a fool. I'm just saying that's the card that was assigned to him. I didn't do it. Also,
Then
if you
you
do
are
want to kill me, you'll just be proving my point.
Morris currently grabbing her neck and drops her out of fear. Doesn't like when people call him a fool, even though technically that is a correct assumption. He was such a good friend.
And
An
she
idiot.
understands that. She is just speaking the facts. He was assigned that card.
I'm sorry, but I do not trust your cards in this world because it means fate.
Oh, trust me. I and she is aware of that.
I
But she's
know.
still just bringing it up because she's curious. That's all it is, curiosity.
Well, there's no way for me to actually use the full card.
But are we sure about that?
I'm pretty sure about that. I'm designated to a card, and also I wouldn't even trust those cards to begin with.
You say that, except the Saber of Exception is currently in possession of the lovers and is using it, sort of. Not
Well, at least
intentionally.
some, well, at
Which
least
means
someone
they
can
are
use.
changing.
Well, at least they can use something that's useful. But I do not trust cards of fate.
I'm aware that you don't, and I'm not saying that you have to go through with this. It's just a thought that I had when you kept talking about yourself that way.
Sorry, only had cards work with the cards that they went with, and I do want the Lover's card, but Amora knows that he's a fool and he'll never get that card back, and I plan not to fight for that card because it's a terror card. I don't trust fate. I don't trust things like that.
I also don't even know where the Fool is right now, so that'd be difficult. Especially since if they are in possession of it, they're not just gonna hand it over if they think the person who would wield it is dead. That's just how they work.
Thank you for reminding me of my past failures. At least I knew there was a chance for him to grow. Now he's unable to do that.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say, and you know it.
It's implied.
You know those are not the intentions of my words.
And
But like you said, you are the fool, so you are playing that part. You're purposefully not understanding what I'm saying. If you two are going to have a fight, could you please take it outside?
Amora puts her back down, dusts her off.
You already put her down.
I know, I put her
Unless you
down.
picked her up again.
I'm sorry, but I will not obtain what belongs to my friend who's dead.
At the very least, you could have it as a memento.
Unlikely. He never obtained it to begin with, so what's the point? All I know is that his name is etched on a rock next to all the other people that we lost. My past failures.
You know, a memento doesn't have to be something that someone once was in possession of, but something to remember them by. It could be anything. In fact, you can even take that stool over there, as she points to the one next to you, and use that as a memento if you really want to. Not sure why, but you could. I'd rather you not take my stools.
I will take all your stools, looks at her. I'll make you stoolless.
If you need to go to the bathroom, it's down the hall and to the left.
Looks at the girl. I do worry of the time that we meet again.
Oh yes, that's gonna be really soon. After the others come here and talk to me, then after that we'll find you and we'll all be together.
Wonder who else is going to die because of our influence.
Well, hopefully the other sins.
Or hopefully me.
That's not hopefully. That'd be the worst case scenario.
To some,
For you and me.
we're not connected.
No, I wouldn't die from it. But as a record keeper, I'd rather you not die yet. I'd rather you live your life to the fullest.
That's impossible. I am not strong enough to even obtain such a thing.
What, a full life?
A life of happiness. She kind of like walks away and leaves. Back to investigation.
The last thing you hear before that, or before you leave, is just her
I
saying...
knock on the curtain out of spite of God.
As you knock on the curtain, you just hear her say... You don't need power in order to be happy. Hopefully
Yeah,
you
you
can
kind of
understand that
do.
one day.
Kind of do. Looks at God. If you really want to actually put influence in this world, you have to be powerful or yeet a person off a cliff.
You're being very specific with that.
But it's true. It's easier to. If you have the power to back what you want to say, that's true. More can't do
It
that.
is easier, yes, but it's not impossible to be happy while also not having power. Like, I mean, in terms of the real world, too. That is what she is talking about. Just in general.
Looks at the real world. Powerful people seem they are enjoying themselves, but also sometimes they're sad.
Well, yes,
But
but
they're
there are plenty of people who don't have power who live happy lives.
yeah, there's me. Well, no, well I have actual power, but
I'm
that's
not
because of
talking about you.
I know I'm just messing with you.
You know what I mean.
I know, and I fear the day when we run into her again, and I'm just like, okay, let's go kill Sin. Maybe I can jump in front of the bullet. Smile. So
And
there's the tea lady.
that is actually probably a good stopping point for this.
Dang it, I was gonna go to the shanty town. But yeah, I will hold off for
Well,
my
okay,
investigation.
there could be one more encounter if you really want it, but it could be okay. But it's not in
I would like
Shantytown.
I would like I would like to hit the one more encounter so I could say that I got through every little spot to my investigation. Because yes, I do like
You
the
didn't ask
role
a
play.
single question about that in here.
I know, but that's because these people had knowledge that they already knew, which was pretty dope. And I have a brain enough to figure out that it's probably a sin, or because of how narrative story goes. But at the moment, I got Elizabeth Bathory, so I'm happy about that.
Okay,
Though
so you're gonna
Amora
go
would
to the next encounter?
yeah, might as well.
Okay, Boulevard.
Let's get the full 1-3 unless you don't want to. But I really want to get every encounter because
It's
then I feel like I've
fine.
done a lot.
It's fine.
This place is also This is also the pretty place. Amora can look at the water and
I only
reflect.
have oh so many maps, so you know.
I know.
I'm
Looks like
just saying that because it's gonna be a repeat.
I understand. But I can look at the waterway, imagining how beautiful it would have been.
Where the hell are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. That's not right. You see, as you approach, you see two people minding their own businesses, both of which are somewhat familiar.
Ah, shirtless man and karma.
Oh, wait, you know his name. Why is it not showing? Hold on, Fergus, where are you? Fergus.
Okay, it's time to go say Colin because this person actually knows stuff that's going around here. Hello! It's been a while.
Ah, it's you.
I noticed that you're no longer wearing your beach attire.
She also looks smaller.
You
Like,
look
more
adorable.
childlike.
Are you lost? Do you need me to find your mommy?
The hell are you talking about?
You look like a little kid that's lost.
Yes, because this is my normal appearance. I can only be my adult more self oh so often, and I hate it.
Can I pat your head?
No, because I will bite you.
Can I still pet you and then you can bite me?
No.
Okay, it's not permission. But how is your day?
How annoying trying to gather information.
What do you wish to be informed of? I have been going around collecting information.
Oh, just information for my stupid master.
What does your stupid master want? Can I speak to your master?
I don't know, are you even able to find them?
Well,
They can't really go anywhere, so they're stuck in one place.
are they in this island?
Not normally.
Are they in the Chinese dimension?
The hell is the... you know what, you might be more accurate than you think.
Wait, what? Looks at. Wait a minute. Excuse me. What?
I think I've gotten a hand on how you speak and your stupidity along with it. So you know what? Let's just go with yes, because you're not
Oh,
gonna get any closer than that.
I'm correct.
Not really, but it's the closest you're ever gonna get to it.
As I kind of say, is it the Chinese servers and this is the Japanese server, and they play in the same game, so they can no longer play together? Ah, if you have NordVPN,
God damn it! Or Surfshark.
Or hey, can Amor activate his NordVPN so he can go see Kama's master?
No.
Come on.
You will
Allow me.
meet them one day. Don't know.
Let me pinpoint the server of the Chinese server so
It's not. God damn it.
I'm sorry, but you know it's funny.
So, what do you actually want?
I'm here to inform you of anything that you wish to ask in questions, because I have collected lots of information.
Okay. Doubt you're gonna know anything, but let's go with this. Uh, hmm. Where are his servants right now?
Who?
Exactly.
You say, where's his servant?
Yeah, his servants, plural.
Are you talking about Francesca?
That sounds like a woman's name.
Well, I need to know what servant you're talking about.
I'm not talking about a servant. I'm talking about a master.
Well, there are many masters that I've ran into.
Have you met any that has more than one servant?
I don't. Hakuno has a harem.
They aren't his only servant is the OG Tamamo.
Excuse me, Francesca has multiple servants as well.
Francesca's only servant is herself.
My next answer would be, is that this caster of observation.
You don't even know you don't even know if he has a servant. He's a servant himself.
Yeah, but he seems powerful to have two servants.
But you don't know. You don't even know if he has a servant.
Technically, whoever gets Amor as a master and servant, they have two servants.
Exactly.
I know. One day.
But no.
Knowing. But I know it'll never happen. Bye.
Goodbye for now.
Now we'll never be together. You know it. God will not allow it. Unless I murder Shakespeare and then I could cease to exist. I might even be just in one of his illusions, one of his little puppet things that he does. Oh god, that'd actually be funny. Anyway. Yeah. Now, I do not know anyone with multiple servants.
I wasn't asking if you knew anyone. I was asking if you knew where they were, which obviously you don't because you don't know.
I don't know.
Exactly. I've been tasked with this stupid thing that even I can't do. The hell am I supposed to do with the information? Locate his servants and make sure you know where they are. The hell does that mean?
I feel like you need some tea.
I feel like I need to go murder a tea person.
Do you want to murder me? A lot of people feel better after punching me in the face.
Is your name Parvati?
I do not know this Parvati.
Is your name Jules?
Yeah, sure.
Are you my master?
No.
If the answer is yes to any of those questions, I will punch you.
I said yes to Jules.
Your name is not Jules. I know Jules. And Jules she is the reason I'm alive again, and I hate it.
God, I want a metagame. Oh, I heard she's a kobold.
God, no! Ah, shivers!
I can't shiver. I'm in a video game. She can't get me. Here.
Kama does. Exactly. You're gonna have no information that I need.
Well, I just wanted to try help.
Well, unfortunately, you're not able to help someone like me. Because I'm giving these stupid tasks by my idiot master.
Would you like to sit down and try to relax or punch me in the face?
I don't want to punch you. The only people I want to punch I've already named. So if you can find any of those people, good.
What if I make a sculpture of one of them? Would that help make you feel better?
Oh, I can shoot it in the goddamn face. Good.
Okay, do you want me to make a sculpture?
Sure. Parvati looks like the other me you saw in terms of body and shape, except she's got purple hair, wears these kinds of clothes, and she's describing her in great detail.
Amara cracks fingers, finds clay.
No. Kama makes you a block of ice.
Oh, I got that. That makes it so much easier. Moore pulls out his sword. Oh, thank God. Artistically makes the complete detail correctly. Though when it comes to describing the age of it, looks at the chest.
Like I said, the other me, the
Okay.
one you saw that looked older, that's the same body shape she had.
Moore will make it curvy. Looks very blush as he chisels it away. There you go.
Angrily throws a dart into the eyes. It all cracks to nothingness.
Feel better.
No.
Do you want me to make another one?
No.
Trying to make you feel better.
Yeah, but the only thing that's gonna make me feel better is not having to do these stupid chores.
Would a hug help you?
You know what? Maybe if you talk to my master and tell them to stop giving me these stupid assignments, I'll be better.
I will be happy to
No,
talk to your
yes!
master.
Yes, go yell at my master for me.
I shall. How?
I
Do I
don't
have
know.
to activate no VP?
I don't know. I mean, you'll probably go there eventually. I don't know.
Lay on ground? Can I clip through the wall, go into the back rooms?
It's not a different server. You just aren't gonna understand if I keep trying to. Whatever.
It's okay. I'm here to listen your problems.
Is that the only reason you walked over to me to listen to me?
Yes. And also to ask questions, but you seem like you need someone to vent to.
I mean, yes. I died and I was satisfied with that. But no, I had to be brought back in this body, not even with my right element. I mean, sure, it's all Shiva's flaming goddamn him for killing me in the first place. But no, now I have these ice powers because I don't even know why. It makes no sense. And what do you know? The price for me being brought back to life, which I didn't even want in the first place, was to have a contract forced upon me with someone else I never even met in the first place. And I need to do their dirty errands for who knows what. Does that sum it up for you?
In like a therapy position, a chair just appears behind him. And how does that make you feel?
Like I want to fucking murder all of them.
But do you think you can harness this into a way of craft that seems healthier besides murder?
I don't know, can you?
Okay, I don't think like a Moore could actually give you his standpoint of like, how
No,
a
the
Moore.
thing is, she only did that as a no you response, not even really think about it.
Yeah, Moore kind of thinks for a second. I have an idea how you can handle the problem. Hands her an empty glass cup for potions.
What, do you
Do
want
you
me to
know how
piss
to?
in this?
What? I'm not that type of doctor.
You're not any type of doctor. I'm pretty sure us servants don't need to use the bathroom. Or at least I
Moore
don't.
thinks. Moore thinks for a second. Looks at God.
Shrug.
Do we go to the bathroom, God?
I don't know.
God.
I don't know. Fate Origins, aka erotic visual novel, would say possibly for the kink, but other than that, I don't know. And I don't want to think about that. I really don't.
Me. This is a good question, God. Anyway.
Uh huh.
Um.
Got me a piss bottle now. What?
Well, I would mean you to scream into the bottle of all your rage and spirits, and then shatter it, so you can be finally free of the issues that surround you.
Okay. She breathes in. It shatters.
Well, we need a bigger cup.
Huh.
It's a
No,
lot of
I
air.
think my issues are just too big now. That's
Well,
fine. You said you have questions for me. Go ahead. Ask. I don't care.
do you know where the person who destroyed the cathedral is?
What cathedral?
Explains everything about what happened here and why it's in lockdown and where this servant could possibly be.
Oh, right. The attack in the mausoleum or whatever that thing was.
Yeah.
Yeah. They went north. I saw them fly away.
Oh, they flew. Good. I'm doing great detective work. Adjust glasses.
Am I the first person you've asked? Otherwise, how the hell did no one else see it fly?
No one else seemed to know where it went.
Well,
Dude,
they're
can
all
you describe
idiots, but
what they
that's
look like?
normal.
Describe to me what they look like.
Green.
Oh
Ball of
my god.
fire.
God damn it, it is her.
I mean,
That
unless
means
that's a
she
diversion
wait,
or something, I don't know.
did she leave the city?
I don't know, it just went up and then down. I don't know if it went in the ocean. Could be.
She just walked through here. This was a waste of time.
Very much so, probably. That's
Gamora
that. Why would
feels
anyone attack that place? It's so stupid.
I think she just accidentally landed. And Gamora goes back home. He's gonna go find an inn. Gamora just looks just deflated, like thinking that he was doing an actual legitimate actually legitimate investigation, and now he has learned the truth. She just was passing by.
Fergus looks over to you, just gives you a solid nod.
He just looks so excited. Hi, Fergus.
Hello, sir. How are you today?
Oh, my friends are dead.
That's, you know, that's terrible, but I can relate.
Good. No, my suffering and madness that consumes me.
What a fine young fellow.
Fine, I'm gonna look like a deranged sociopath. God forbid if Juliet went to the same path of depression, a lot of innocent people would be dead.
Oh yes, very much so.
And I would have.
Where are you going? Just went all the way up and then down.
Anyway, I think that's a good ending point, unless
It
there's
is.
anything that Hakuno does. I was just curious. So Kama's here, Fergus is here, and then everything's gonna go in GM layer.
Yes, because I need to hide things for the other group on Thursday. So that they can see things fresh. Or Thursday, whenever this is actually going to be recorded. I think Thursday, probably. But that was what Amor had happen during their first day-ish, give or take some hours, on Tendou. By the sounds of it, Tamamo Jade appeared and maybe left? Hard to tell if they're still here or not. No one really got a clear view, especially from the south. But other than that, there is definitely things going on, such as the mausoleum itself being attacked by, potentially, Jade, the Empress of Tendou locking the place down because of it, and some people knowing information that is quite odd for them to know, at the very least. But, next session, we will continue from where the other party will end off, or from where Amor left off, because I need to know where they both stop so I can decide. Yes! But, thank you all for watching. And next time, hopefully the whole party is reunited. And goodbye.